Hello and welcome. It's time for just a bit of Genshin Impact, at least round 1 for today. We'll go ahead and run the 1-minute ad break on Twitch and try to get this fixed. Oh, where was that? Because for some reason, you've broken. Because we can't just have things work the way they're supposed to. It sounds like I don't have any game audio coming through. Ah, because you've crashed. That would explain that. One moment while we fix things. Alright. All right, now let's see. Okay, so we should have audio back. Apparently everything just wants to break right now. That's fun. However, it doesn't look like desktop audio is working. All right, there we go. All right, let's try this again. Well, we double check to make sure that everything's working. Just everything broke. That's not how you're supposed to work. I really wish you wouldn't open new links if I click on something. That's not how you're supposed to work. All right, disable. Enable. Enable. There you go. All right, we're at 119, so we'll just wait a moment. No, there's no reason for it to not be in stream now. Nope. Let's try this. I assume it's not going to work, but yeah, we'll try it regardless. Oh, there it is. Okay.
I'm all for work-life balance, but
So it is
I
working.
think this is pushing it.
just isn't showing up in chat, which I guess that's fine. That is okay. Now I need to fix the other thing, which is the membership goal that for whatever reason has failed. Guess you're not supposed to be a sample. You're supposed to be the actual goal itself.
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Okay. Membership goal, we're going for 10, starting now is 2. And we want to end on, okay, start goal. There. Nice and simple.
Come on,
Okay,
enough
cool.
procrastinating.
So now that we've got
Let's
things
go.
working after, 6 minutes into the stream, let's see if we can actually get stuff done. Thank you, Timmy. What is the reason that you had to give me 4 emails for this? It is not necessary. Streamlabs, thank you for reaching out. Okay, so. Yeah, it's Fungus Mechanicus. I know. You want me to do it. We'll get there. We still have 2 days before it's fully unlocked. I kind of just want to do it all at once. That way I don't forget how things work, you know?
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
No, I guess we're in a good spot to start. We'll just head this way. Independent swim, even better. Did we not get... Oh, there it is. I'll say, did we not get the geosigil? So how's your day going for you, Dan? Hey, unit, how's it going for you? It's not. I'm going back to bed. Well, hopefully you feel better once you wake up. But I can't blame you.
My apologies.
Busted.
That did way too much damage.
This map will be frozen. Quietly now.
Guess I should probably work on doing this. Doing alright? Good. What are your plans for the day for you?
Whirling snow.
Dodge this!
I'm a rock. Look at you, Boozle. My apologies.
Told you to.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu. Yeah.
Busted.
Nothing that special, is it? You at least have good weather for you? Because here it is stormy and rainy today, so not doing a whole bunch of anything outside anymore.
Pardon my
You died.
passion.
Okay. Well, I guess that works.
Oh, so sorry.
You have one goal and to not die.
Cool it! Yeah. Dodge this!
I'm a rock.
Ha, yeah. Huh. What's the hurry?
Let's see if he'll survive long enough to heal.
My apologies.
Quietly now.
Still have a long way to go for figuring out how to properly use Ayaka. Woo. Alright, let's heal up here real quick. You'd think I would be like really good with her with how much I dodge, but I'm not. Oh, one of these, huh? Impregnable defense. Alright, let's try it. Did that really not damage them? Come on. Whatever.
Busted.
Cool it.
I'm a rock.
Freeze. This moment will be frozen.
This is supposed to be something kind of like this. And people say if you have Shinha, she takes care of the Kaya side of it. So we'll see how that works.
Take flight.
Cool it.
So I was reading like if you use Barbara,
No.
you know, she works very well because you're already up close and personal. So I may try that instead of Diona, maybe.
Gotcha. Game's up. Time's over.
Dodge this.
I'm a rock.
You have to hold E more to let her fully charge when she's infused with Hydro. Same thing goes for all bow characters. Oh, for Yelan, yeah. I try not to use Yelan to actually attack all that much. I just sometimes get stuck on her. Okay, we'll do that one in a moment. Where is... Okay, why do we have so many Discord notifications that we shouldn't be having? General, okay. So, people are more aggressive as they're more territorial. They need to fight. Talking about the snakes. Still got the snake conversation from yesterday. I'm fine with this. Okay, there's 3. Where's number 4? Ah, there it is. Right there. Safe conduct. Oh, this one. They can also be more greedy. Best things are less territorial. They can either... I just love how we're still having this conversation. It's wonderful. I need to figure out how to use Ayaka more, just better.
Quietly now.
My apologies.
Freeze.
I'm a rock.
Cool it.
Take flight.
This is gonna take a moment to destroy, isn't it? Why? What are you attacking? Attack the thing that you need to destroy, please. There we go. Okay, you can stop being a jerk here.
Busted.
Whirling snow.
Let's go save this thing from being killed.
Take it easy.
My apologies.
Dodge this.
I'm a rock.
I kind of feel like instead of Kaya, I should have
Embrace the ice.
like some show for additional water
Cool it.
and shield. I don't know. There, you can fit through that perfect. Push me along. Oh, or not. No, I just can't feel like I need more reactions that I don't get with my current team with triple ice.
Whirling snow.
Freeze. Oh, so sorry.
Can't handle your drink.
Now, of course, like if I use Beyond's ultimate, I get all the reactions, but
Quietly now.
My apologies.
just do that first.
Dodge this.
Game's up. Game's over.
Oh, they died.
Take flight. Coming out to art.
You spend up the art, speed of the Arden quest, you're going to be ready for the upcoming new region. Yeah, I guess I need to start doing that, don't I?
My apologies.
I just have to see what all I need for the Arden quest. Because I haven't done any Sumeru story yet for the Archon side of it. We'll take a look at our quest here in a moment. Alright, so let's see. Yeah. You have to progress a little there too. Yeah, we're getting there slowly. Alright, so I still have to complete Torres Iracundus Chapter 1 and Wherefore Did the Spirit Stone Descend? And I don't know where that one is. Iracundus. Do I not have that? Wherefore? So I don't have those. That's the issue. Spiritus Iracundus. Sene Princeps Cretacia. Ah. Okay. Complete the prerequisite quest. Drasania Somnolenta in Chapter 1. Chapter 1, Act 1 Warriors. Okay. Drasana. Okay, so I have to do Kokomi story anyway. Fair enough. So I have to start doing some story quests, is what this is. Cliffhanger. I was supposed to do Cook Me story quest yesterday, but we got a bit distracted. We were doing a lot of co-op stuff yesterday, you know. Just helping people out. I mean, I kind of was already going to be going towards, you know, the quest. Kind of. This seems like the best way to talk to him. I wish I could remember where I got up to. Oh, this one again? What's wrong? Ah, hello, yes. Are you here for the story session or... I'm a storyteller. Yes, we know what your whole thing is. You don't remember where you were in your story. So go talk to people and see what they've said. Yeah, I'm on it. First is Gentry, Maokai, and then Faniri. Again. The third is Miss Zhangshu. I probably butchered that name. Progress is so difficult, though, when you get distracted so easily. Have you heard Lusu's storytelling before? Me and the old man Lusu. The stories he tells are second to none. I went to hear him last time he spoke at the Wrath of Haishan. He starts off in the middle of this full-blown tempest, howling winds, crashing waves, thunder and lightning, the lot. The crux presses on. At the front of the fleet is the flagship, where one person stands strong on the bow, holding themselves up with their sword. It's the captain of the crux. The captain watches as the billowing waves rise up and blot out the sky, and this enormous shadowy figure rises up, howling from the murky depths of the ocean. And that's where old man Lu stops. It says all will be revealed in the next chapter. I tell you what, it had better be. It's the mother of all cliffhangers, and he's left us hanging for days now. Yeah, because he forgot where he was. I just know that happens.
You'll have a blast.
I wish I had more free time. Lusu? Oh, yeah, I remember now. I was walking past the last time he spoke, so I stopped to listen in for a bit. Don't really remember much of it, but I think the story was called Ring of Raining Blades or something about Xingqiu. I don't know. Anyway, so for whatever reason, the Guo clan is in a real pickle, and this big shot goes to challenge them. Yeah, this is the same. It's literally the same thing as last time. Entry Maokai. Uh-oh. This Dr. Lu is positively infuriating. Why, of course, but Dr. Lu positively infuriates me. Last time I heard him speak was at the Hayuti house. He's narrating Ring of Raining Blades. He just reached the part where the Guo clan was in decline. A string of more... Yep, it's the same one. Come on, guys. Is it because I left... Is it because I swapped quests for a while? So I went back to Mondstadt? Maybe. Oh, you're back. Yes, I did. Here's all the things. Oh, you're still here. I thought you said all will be revealed in the next chapter. It will. You'll have to come listen to the next chapter. Yep. Same thing as last time. Okay. Well, since we're already in Luya, let's go collect our reward. What day is it? It is the 27th. Only 4 more days till Battle Pass resets. And we get more stuffs.
Ad Astra Abyss.
Ad Astra Applesauce to you
Thank you for completing today's commission. Ad Astra Abyss.
Dispatch characters. I believe everyone can go. Yeah, that's probably fine. Just do these again. There you go. Coaching, put you at the top there, sweetheart. Alright, well, I guess we will do Kokomi's story. Let us begin. Oh, hold on, where are we at? We're at 122? Yeah, we got time. Alright, Coco Fish, let's do this. Okay. Come on. Maybe I should swap back to my usual team. Now that, I realize how having multiple parties works, which is a good thing. Coco Loco. We need to make sure that Auto is on.
This should be where Kokomi said to meet her. Do you
Oh, I
still
sure
remember
hope
this
so.
place?
Yeah, of course. Not at all.
Paimon remembers we came by here last time we visited Watatsumi Island. That was back when you did your stint as captain of Swordfish too. Paimon's curious whether the Resistance troops still remember you.
Oh, I'm sure they
Things on the
don't.
island must have changed a lot since then.
Yes, been that long.
Shall we take a look
Been a
around?
couple days. Which in game time is like
If the
6
enemy
minutes.
outnumbers you, seek their weakness and exploit it. If you outnumber the enemy, seek unequivocal domination and crush them. Marauders on the waterfront are supplied by sea. Burning their ships is the path to success.
General Goro, sir, do you have a verdict?
More or less. From the directives left behind by Her Excellency, we can surmise that a Fatui ship is moored nearby. This explains their aggressive posture. We could split into 2 teams. One to draw their attention, and the other to circle around behind enemy lines
Scrap the leg.
and set fire to their ship. They'd have nowhere to run. Then again, Madame Kokumi made clear that we are not to split up without sufficient forces. We'd risk being picked off one by one until our whole line of defense disintegrated.
Well, we can't have that.
Sir, shall I send for reinforcements?
I mean, I would just like for you to join my team
doubt
to make
there's
it easier
time.
to find stuff.
Based on their movements,
That's it.
they'd likely be gone before our troops arrived. Her Excellency's directives also stipulate that we should wait in ambush and avoid making the first move. Since we lack sufficient troops, I don't think we can afford to engage the enemy at this time.
Don't worry, Goro.
Sir.
I got you.
We're just gonna stand by and watch them leave?
Yes.
Surely there must be another way.
Her Excellency's directives also state help may arrive when all seems lost. As for where this help is supposed to come from,
Hey, Goro! What are you guys
What do you know? Help has
Captain.
arrived.
You've returned to Watatsumi Island.
Here to lend a hand.
that's great! Her Excellency's directives are as reliable as ever. You've arrived just in time. Recently, the remnants of the Fatui forces have been unusually active. We've been monitoring their movements, waiting in ambush here. Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to split into 2 teams. Can we ask you to keep them occupied?
Yeah, don't worry. We
to
got
say
this.
no when it's the Fatui? Whatever they're planning, we won't let them get away with it.
Good. There's not a moment to lose. We'll go behind enemy lines and sabotage their ship. Let's meet back here afterward. Watch yourselves. We'll be back shortly.
Seems like the Resistance still remembers us. Come on, let's help them
I
get
mean, we
this
did put on a pretty big
situation
show
under
when they
control.
met us, so kind of checks out. Nope. Hold up. All right, Bennett, probably don't need you for this, so
Pleasure to be working with.
level 82.
Speed of light. Hey! Ha! Whirling snow.
Did you not flash frost me? I would appreciate that. Thanks.
Quietly now.
Oh, he's got that sword up. And so do you.
My apologies.
So let's get rid of that.
Embrace the ice.
Things are about to get dicey. Busted.
Incoming. With sword from shadow.
Good time to jump in, bud.
Propagate. Germinate. Hey!
Oh, we got at least one hyper bloom. Oh, he's got it.
Whirling snow.
Gotcha.
Okay. You don't do much at all, do
Speed
you?
of light. Cut to the chase.
Let's move.
Don't blink.
You don't do that, thanks.
Shouldn't get careless.
Oh, you guys don't have drops? That's sad.
Take flight.
I don't know why I swapped to the Ica there. That was
Set the ship on fire! An arson attack! Curse them! They leave us no choice but to attack! Comrades, let's make them regret it!
I mean, if you want to go water, that's fine, dude. It's not going to end in your favor, though.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Free forward. Don't blink. Hey! Nowhere to hide.
All right, let's hyper bloom you to death.
damn you!
Speed of light. My apologies. Kamisato art. Sometsu.
Yeah. Wow, you took no damage from that, huh?
Don't blink.
Kind of impressive, actually. Proper. I mean, I've got an almost good team for it. Because if I just had Nahida, like, we would be MVPs in Hyper Blue right now.
Busted.
But there's not a whole I can do against this dude. Even with Hyper Blue.
Speed of light.
Sad.
Hey.
I have an idea, bud.
That seemed to work.
I just want you to head.
Whirling snow.
Yeah. Don't blink.
Gotcha.
Scatter.
Alright. How much more? That's it?
Death.
I am currently also pulling for Shinha too, but we're waiting till the
We
first
were
to
lucky
do
to have you
more
here.
pulls.
We'd have no way to prevent their escape without you.
What's that you're holding? Is it the directives from Kokomi? Let Paimon see. Oh, wow. This is a whole book. Is it all Kokomi's directives?
Yes.
Well, no, not all of them. I have 5 more volumes with me.
Are you serious?
Her Excellency always plans for every scenario.
That sounds like
Plus,
an
these are
understatement.
her general operational directives, which are more comprehensive than most. Still, we're fortunate to have them. They make sure we're prepared for every eventuality, no matter how complex.
Yeah, it's coming down pretty hard out there.
Understanding every eventuality sounds tiring enough, let alone writing them
Even
all
without
down.
Nahida, well, I
Must
mean,
have
I
taken Kokomi a heck of a long time.
feel like it'd be even better. But we'll see how it
Captain.
goes.
Are you back on Watatsumi Island to lead Swordfish
It'd be even
2
better if my
again?
Traveler was,
We've
you
all
know,
been feeling your absence.
C3 at least, but I haven't spent the time in Sumeru to do that. How's everyone doing?
Her Excellency says
Also, Lion's
now
Roar
is
is a
a
very
time
awesome
of
sword for
peace,
cooking? Really?
and that we should reduce the size of
Oh,
the
yeah, I guess I
military
could see that.
and focus on helping the civilian population return to normal life. About half of us are still organized into task forces, supporting the platoons. The other half
it does
are
an
being
additional
given
20%
various other
to,
functions
to
like
Electro,
patrol,
right?
construction, and
Or
farming.
enemies affected by Electro.
Of course, not everyone's happy about it. The other day, an old buddy of mine was grumbling about being forced to build houses. Said they'd have to drag him away from the front line, kicking and screaming.
The spirit of the resistance is alive and well, huh? Anyway, we're here because Kokomi invited us to the victory feast. Do you know where we could find her, Goro?
Yeah, well,
I believe Her
Currently, we
Excellency
only
is
have one.
currently at
It's-
Boro Village.
it's not,
There were reports of a possible disturbance over there. If I'm not
Pack, huh?
mistaken, Her Excellency has
don't have
gone to
more than
deal with
one.
it in person. We should probably get going ourselves. And, also, on your way over, please check in on the soldiers. I'm sensing a growing unease among them, but I don't know what's causing it. They won't say. They used to tell me all their concerns, but whatever this is, they're keeping it hidden. I don't like it one bit. I suspect there's trouble afoot.
sure, I'll see what I can do.
Sounds good.
Currently
Paimon
reading.
was just thinking it'd be good to see everyone again. Ready when you are.
With second behind, 4-star Black Sword, okay. So that's fine. Warrior Streams. Alright, so let's take a look at what we have real quick. So, currently she's using the Black Sword. Also, what's Ayaka using? She's using the Black Cliff Longsword. Okay. Crit rate goes up 25.1%. If we swap over to Lion's Roar, which is not upgraded at all, but that's not the point. Is attack or crit rate better? That's the question. Black Sword versus Lion's Sword. There's a whole subreddit for coaching mains. I did not realize this. We're in. What's my ratio? Let's take a look. $32.96, so 1 to 3. It's not quite where we want it to be, but you know. Keep the black sword for now. The black blade does win out over Lion's Roar due to how good crit is on Kuchin, giving her an inherent bonus to crit damage. Also, it's probably the best self-healing weapon in the game, which is probably a big part for me. Not. Oh, we got. I will heal her up real quick. That is not a chest like I thought it was. Never mind. Chris always the best stat. Oh, fair enough. Okay. Now let's continue on with the story.
Wait, aren't you Captain of Swordfish too?
That I am.
Oh, it is you! Oh, you have our gratitude. Watatsumi Island wouldn't have come to peace without your efforts. I wasn't with Swordfish 2, but I did see you in Tatarasuna. Oh, you really gave it to those shogunate samurai in the fight of honor. Oh, it was quite the show. Is there anything you need from me?
Denjiro.
I'm at
Everything.
your service.
R5 Lion's Roar is broken on Kuching. We're nowhere close to R5 though. So if I happen to get there, then we'll swap. I've heard people are a bit on edge these days.
On edge, you say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've noticed it too. In
What is
fairness,
what are the stats
the battle
at
isn't long over.
R5?
and,
Is it
well, perhaps it isn't quite over for them.
like 60%
You know what I mean?
increased damage?
Every single person looked death in the face that day. That's not an experience you forget in a hurry. Victory's declared, and all of a sudden, the fighting's over. But people can't just snap back into normal life again. I think things will improve, but it's gonna take some time. I don't know what else it could be, but what I do know is that as long as Her Excellency is with us, Watatsumi Island is safe. And all the more so
I
now that
mean,
you're
she
back.
can just summon jellyfish and
Seriously,
everyone
if
just
there's
stays
ever
alive
anything
forever,
you
so why
need,
not?
just say the word.
What a nice guy. Let's go ask some other people.
Okay. Who are we asking? We still need all the Sakura blooms, all the things.
Peace at last. Living the dream.
I wonder if on my alt team,
Don't I know you?
if Sucrose would be better than
I've definitely
than
seen
Kaya.
it somewhere before.
That way I could get more grouping
Can't place you,
of,
but I'm
of enemies.
guessing you're not with the Shogun's army. So, do you need something?
I hear people are feeling unsettled at the moment.
Unsettled? Unsettled how? I haven't noticed anything.
Well, I guess you're not going to be of much help, are you?
Not that I would, necessarily. I keep to myself, mostly. They're all too rowdy for me. We're at peace now, finally, and I, for one, intend to make the most of it.
Man, I
My
don't
life
blame you
right
there.
now is about
Peace is a
two
good thing.
things and two things only. The sun and the sea breeze.
What about the ocean breeze?
Sorry that I can't be more help to you. I'll tell you someone you could ask, though.
Sangonomiya.
Sangonomiya. She
I
knows
mean, that's fair.
everything.
Dude, Arsar, you sound like you're falling
Seems
asleep.
he's about
Oh.
to fall asleep. Let's leave him to rest and go find someone else to ask.
Now, how do I get you? That's going to be the question today. Guy is a very strong character, but very
I
underrated
don't
because
understand what Her Excellency is
he
thinking.
depends on a C2,
I mean,
and star characters
peace
translation is
talks?
more rare for
Give
some
me a
reason.
break. Why
I
would
don't
she
know what
agree
C2
to
does.
that?
I'll have to take a look here after this.
Exactly. Everyone knows you can't trust the Tenryo Commission. I heard they've been secretly coordinating with the Fatui and plan to continue their attacks.
Wait, for real? You're sure of this?
Positive. Some of our guys had a run-in with a few Fatui. They caught them conspiring together firsthand.
I knew it. The Tenryo Commission are a bunch of crooks. They'll never
I
change.
I don't
Honestly,
doubt
it's kinda
Kai's
naive
strong.
for
He
Her
does seem
Excellency
to do
take them at
quite
their
well,
word, isn't
but
it?
Shh, keep your voice
with
down.
his
Someone's
you know,
coming.
low cost for his ultimate and the quick recharge
what
on
you
it,
talking about?
and low
Captain,
time on
you're
skill.
back.
So I do like those. I mean, what's new? Anything to
Do
report?
you think we should tell the captain about what we were discussing just now?
Yes.
No, let's
Lisa
not
Amber
mention
Kai
it.
Constellations
She's
of
one of her
I
closest
do have C1
advisors.
Amber,
For
or
all we know, the
C1
peace talks could have been her
Lisa.
idea. I'm sure the captain would see where we're coming from, but you're right. We should probably play it safe. Welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain. Nothing to report here. Everything is A-okay.
You're
Her
lying.
Excellency should be in the village at present. Head straight over if you wish, Captain.
Paimon definitely detected some hush-hush going on there. But if they aren't gonna talk, we might as well head over to the village.
Let's see if we can climb up this wall here and grab this Electroculus. Okay, you go away. Thank you. You're in the way of my map. We might be able to climb up on this side. Alright, Kaya, buddy, pal. What's your constellation? So, excellent blood. Crit rate of Kai's normal and charge attack against opponents affected by cryo. That's nice. C2 is an effect for each opponent defeated. Yeah, I see why C2 would make him notably better. Creates a shield that absorbs. That's kind of nice too. They're very rare. Well, so we get C1 Lisa. Maybe we'll one day get C2 Kaya. So I don't mind him as a character. It's just I'm still really trying to figure out like a good cryo team and what reactions go with it, because like my hyper balloon team just works. Transfer mode on Discord. Why? Oh. Add moment. Equals sad. Oh, it has been more than 21 moments. Oh, where is that setting?
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
All Amber means pray for a C2 Amber. I'll have to see what that does. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Bunny triggered. Baron Bunny, new and improved. Hitting Baron Bunny's foot with a fully charged aim shot manually detonates it. I still would never use her. It's in its own subcategory. Near the bottom above activity settings. Ah, streamer mode. Okay. Fine. Enabled streamer mode for you. So what exactly does streamer mode do? I don't remember. It's been way too long. You shoot the bunny and it explodes. I mean, that bunny does take a very long time to blow up. There we are. Got that one. That looks too bad. Removes notification sounds. Oh, anything else?
Admit it.
Later
We
on,
know
you get
you've
two
been
bunnies.
secretly supplying the Tenryo Commission with goods purchased on
both
Watatsumi
bunnies.
Island.
Set them close to each other and then
Something
just
was
blow
off
both up.
about a Tenryo Commission merchant doing business here. So,
Also
what do
hides
you have to
unique
say
IDs.
for yourself, huh?
I'm
That's
innocent. Ha! You're as guilty as they come. You never should have been allowed to set foot on this
streaming.
island,
Yep,
let
you're
alone do
correct.
business here. Take him away.
200,000 bunny damage? Jeez. Hold on, are we...
Wait!
Oh. Jellyfish girl.
Kokomi, there you are!
400,000 total. That's
Something's going down over
impressive
here.
for a character
You should
I
take a
will
look
never want to play.
pronto.
Your
Give you the profile
Excellency,
badge that it
this
changed to.
merchant is suspected
little-
of criminal activity, so we seized him for questioning. Our surveillance shows that in his whole time here, he has made numerous purchases, but no sales. And yet he has no stock in his possession. We believe it's highly probable that he has been supplying the Tenryo Commission
I
behind
need
the
to figure out how to
scenes.
change that to be the YouTube link instead.
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here, shall we? Everyone take a deep breath with me. In and out.
And out.
Better?
No, they still want to
Matsuda,
murder each other.
Ichimura, I understand that you're concerned for the safety of Watatsumi Island. But before we make any decisions over whether this merchant is guilty or not,
Oh,
you must
whenever
give him the
open
chance to
OBS? Okay, I did set
explain
for auto.
If he's
As well, I
guilty,
figured I'd
of
just toggle
course,
both on at the same
there
time.
will be consequences.
Might as well.
But if he's innocent, he doesn't deserve to be falsely accused. This is Watatsumi Island. We deal in facts, not
Personal
opinions.
info, hide invite
Excuse
links.
me, sir. As you know, my subordinates have some concerns surrounding your commercial activity here. Perhaps you could
It's the next one
explain
I have
your
to do
side of the
for
story, to help me reach a verdict.
being able to move on with the story.
Of course, I can explain everything.
Because I can't unlock Ito's quest until I
I'm a
finish
trader on the
Kokomi's.
island, so naturally I
and I
built
need
up
Ito's
some
quest to
inventory.
continue on.
I was planning to hold off on selling
signs
until the
she has a
prices
halo.
went up, but then
I want my jellyfish girl.
but then I was robbed by the Fatui. They took everything.
Fatui.
Now you think about that. First I lose all my inventory, then I get treated like a criminal.
And why should we believe you?
Because he said it. Well, we ran into some Fatui.
So what? That doesn't
Yeah,
prove
the way
they
this game
took his
puts
goods.
side quests
And
as
even if they
requirements
did,
for main
it'll
quests.
still end up in the Tenryo
I mean,
Commission's hands. They're in
I'm
this
okay
together.
with it. It's their way of saying, hey, we want you to actually know what the story is.
What? The Tenryo Commissioner colluding with the Fatui now? This is the first I've heard of it. I suppose it is true. What's that got to do with me?
Risa May is her voice actor.
The Tenryo Commission start colluding with the Fatui after the fighting's already finished? Seems unlikely to Paimon. We met a
She's quite cute,
representative of
isn't
the
she?
Kujo clan recently. It doesn't seem like he'd have the time to be colluding right now. But on the way
It looks like
over
she knows
here,
she's cute, too.
we accidentally on purpose overheard some soldiers mention the exact same thing. Kokomi, do you know anything about it?
No.
It has been brought to my attention, yes. We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryo Commission soon. The Kamisato clan has arranged for them to take place in a
agreed.
neutral location. Kujo-Sara and I will be accompanied by our guards. We will use the talks to discuss future plans in detail. But just as arrangements for the peace talks began to fall into place, I started hearing rumors of collusion between the Kujo clan
Right side
and
chat.
the
Why do you?
Fatui.
What is with your delay, my dude?
Allegedly, their goal is to completely wipe out Watatsumi Island. If that's the case, then the peace talks are likely a trap. Even the Kamisato clan could be involved. Sir,
Not the Kamisato
are
clan.
you quite certain that your goods were stolen by the Fatui?
Yes, it's the truth. I swear. They stole my goods and then they ran off that way. I'll bet that's where that hideout is.
Guess I'm probably about to go fight some Fatui, aren't I?
Very well.
Make.
The
Oh,
potential ramifications of this
Make it
incident
Mace Way and
are
have it progress
serious.
as such, or make questline
You
split
will
instead of
retrieve your
having a
goods,
side source.
and if
But then
everything is
how
in
else would they
it will prove your
force you to have to do daily commissions
However,
to get keys?
if we find
You
evidence
gatekeep
to
the
corroborate the claims
time
of
it takes to
collusion
actually
between the
farm
Fatui
everything.
and the Tenryo Commission, I expect you
It's a
to
cycle.
fully comply
Keep
with
it
our
playing the game.
investigation.
I get it.
Do we have an understanding?
Yes, of course. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Matsuda? Uchimura?
So one day we'll get a wolf teleport?
Well
What do you mean?
received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now, Traveler, I mean, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2, would you join
Oh,
me in the
that would be nice.
investigation?
To Andreas? Sure thing. Ma'am, yes ma'am.
Hattie, soldier. For the time being, at least, we are in peacetime. Besides, I'm sure you won't be on Watatsumi Island forever. Whatever titles we may have, we're friends first and foremost.
If we do find the merchant's goods in the hands of the Fatui, it'll prove he's innocent.
Oh, today's Monday, isn't it?
Whatever's going on.
Okay, so I can start That was a big name, right? Always. So I can start to do my weekly missions, which I need to focus on for this week, and then redeem them after the new battle pass, I believe. If anyone knows for sure, please correct me. Oh, we found another book. No, don't do it like that. Does it not sort to the next one? No, I didn't want to talk to you. Oh God, no. Hey, what do you sell? Oh, well, you sell milk and wheat and tofu. Here, I don't need your wheat, but I'll buy your tofu. How about that? The battle pass does? What? Really? I thought they were monthly. Oh. That's weird. Yeah, I totally thought the battle passes were monthly. No, I mean, I still need to do my world stuff anyway. My weekly
I'm all for work-life balance, but
challenges.
I think this is pushing it.
You don't see it.
General goods, handy and cheap.
Yeah, there it is. How do I get that? Oh, extra. Right there. Perfect. And it's kind of annoying that it resets in 2 weeks because you don't need to do any BP. Well, I still want to do my trials domains for the weekly rewards for them, if nothing else. Since, you know, it's now only 30 instead of 60 for 3 of them. So we'll spend 90 on that, I think. I was kind of hoping I could farm some more primos via the battle pass, but I guess not. Yeah, maybe it can be as a reminder for the reputation quest. Yes, exactly. $750 from the little weasel there. Fair enough. I'm sorry, what? 3. I'm doing all my world bosses today. 3 down, 1 to go. I got some more to do tomorrow morning. Oh, I should try to do some more.
It used to be a Hilichurl camp. Who knows why the Fatui occupied
So why all world bosses, not just 3? Or I guess, yeah, all of them. So you do your 3 for your 30 and then just do the rest. That way you still have them.
The terrain here gives us an advantage, and we haven't given away our position so far. Our enemy's in the light while we are in the shadows. Strategically, we have the upper hand.
And what's the grand strategist have in mind? I was thinking that you could only do 3 for rewards, but no, you can only kill them once per week.
Option 1. Take the king and
being
it's
done.
checkmate. The Fatui's presence in Inazuma is weak at present. Nothing more than a few scattered remnants. If we strike from above and take down their leader first, the rest of them will be hard-pressed to put up a serious fight.
Yeah, that
Option
I
2.
realized after I started saying
Hit them where
that
it
that was the
hurts.
case.
Over there, for example, a store of gunpowder cakes. If we manage
Nope, no
to
more
discreetly
gunpowder cakes, already
set the
broke 'em.
gunpowder alight without alerting them, it would deal them a devastating blow.
Already done.
They'd be caught completely off guard. Both their morale and fighting capacity would be severely impaired. Option 3. Use the environment against them. We're close to the sea here, so the air is very humid.
Let's see,
I
I
can gather
have
the water vapor. You
Valen,
add a touch of
Andreas,
lightning,
Child,
and together we can
Signora.
shock them into submission.
Raiden.
Wow, that's our grand strategist.
I don't think I have any others
There's a lot
at
to
the moment.
think
So.
about, though. Which option should we choose?
So it's
That will
90,
depend on our assessment of our own
130,
abilities.
170,
A surprise attack from the
or
air
90,
is the
150,
quickest solution,
210.
but requires superior combat skills.
I get to use Coco
With an
Fish.
explosion, we could rapidly reduce their numbers
I
without a
do have
protracted
Geo Vishap
battle.
too. Is that a
Absolute
Vishap
stealth
a
would be
world
required
boss?
during the operation, or we'd risk exposing ourselves.
I think I have
If we decide to take
Asaha as
advantage
well.
of the environment, we should be prepared for a lengthy siege. So, which is your preferred option?
Primo. Oh. Yes. Well, we already did the gunpowder, so let's do that.
It seems that you share my strategic sensibilities. This is my preferred
Asaha's
tactic.
the big one.
It places us in the least amount of
I-
let's
he
work
should be
together to
unlocked.
give them the surprise of their lives.
Since I did Zhongli's quest, right? Well, before we begin, heal us, because we have the best. We're the best healer right now, so. Alright, let's see what they gave her. So for a weapon, she has the Everlasting Moonglow, which gives a ton of HP. Healing bonus increased by 10%. The max HP of the character equipping the weapon. That's quite a bit, actually. Okay, and artifacts, they gave her, of course, Noblesse, yeah. We can't actually see what Noblesse is, but that's fine. And she is C3. So Montgomery could buy near ascension, so you're gonna make community's normal attack speeds increase. Nice. Else the donut. The donut.
Respect must be given to the will of every crew. The explosion was roughly the size I expected. Hopefully we've given them a fright.
Yeah, that's right. Just come over here, guys.
Have a load of this.
Don't do that. No, you're not allowed to shoot me. So my old manager came back to work today after being sent home for the last 3 weeks. Why'd she get sent home? She's not feeling well?
It's ridiculous. Justifying heat.
Incoming. Good. Just sword from shadow.
We don't need you.
My apologies. Sakura swirl.
We are immortal.
You haven't seen the last of us.
Take flight. Propagate.
Ow. Jellyfish, I need you.
Let's move out.
Oh, hey. Now we're there. Alright, so the jellyfish now takes a little bit to come back, huh?
You can't run. Well,
Allow me. Torrent, bring refuge. Yeah. Whirling snow. Don't blink. Busted. Cut to the chase.
No muzzle. Wow, I don't like your shield, sir.
Speed of light. Propagate. Rebuild.
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Yes. Don't blink. Hey.
I get a little bit of hyper dream in there. Oh, I don't know, but it's kind of funny. She got sent home. First day she came back. I mean, it happens.
Yes.
quiet.
Oh, Anatoly. Hey, buddy. How's it going?
Don't blink. My apologies.
Oh, you're on water. You're gonna have a really bad day.
Embrace the ice.
Didn't receive one email in the time she was in the office. Man, that's quick then.
Whirling snow.
Hold the line.
How are you still alive?
My apologies. Speed of
Super
light.
good dogs. Oh, is that it? Oh, I want to use her more though.
Excellent
Can I just keep her? Not return her?
To your genius tactics.
Poor Anatoly. He gets bullied a lot.
Actually, even the best tactics live or die on the strength of those executing them. Winning a battle takes a concerted effort from everyone involved. Victory never belongs to a single person.
Sounds like the rain stopped.
Now that you mention it, Paimon did make a pretty big contribution, huh?
No, you didn't. I beg to differ. Ouch. Traveler is
Admit, I wasn't
very
expecting to
snarky
find the
in all the
Fatui
story
laying
quests here.
low in a Hilichurl camp. Presumably, they've been operating out of here in secret for quite some time. What's their objective? Are the soldiers right?
Just keep her. I wish I
Could
could.
they really be in collusion with the Tenryou Commission? Let's scour the camp for evidence. If the merchant's story is true, the inventory should be here.
All right, time to take a look around.
Why? Alright, so I guess let's do this. So we have Dragonite 3D printed. You can see he's quite big. That pokey. This is for one of the channel viewers here. He is he's done and ready. I told her that she can paint him because I'm bad at painting, so you know, minor detail. Alright, we'll set you just up here for the time. I need to put the wings on Charizard and then paint him because he's saying he's mine. We're gonna have two Charizards. We're gonna have a regular and we're gonna have a shiny.
So these are the Fatui food supplies? They look
I didn't make the model, but I printed out the file.
chock full of bomb-making materials. This is way too dangerous. We should tell Kokomi right away and figure out the best way to deal with it.
So I was subscribed to a guy's Patreon page that made the files. Oh, we don't care about the treasure hoarder. Rinzo was a cunning man in life, though, and he left all manner of special symbols. But so his Patreon used to be $5 a month, and then he was like, "Oh, you know what? We're gonna put up to $20 a month." And yeah, no. Okay, not worth $20 a month, in my opinion. The only good thing, I guess, is if you pay the $20 a month, you are authorized to sell them, which, you know, I made that for the cost of resin, so that's not technically selling in that regards. That's just making.
Hey, look here! Could these belong to the merchant? There's a lot of stuff. Some of it has the Tenryou Commission emblem. Yep, this has gotta be it.
But I don't even know how much something like that would sell for. Because like to print it out costs $20 alone in resin. You glue it all together, then you'd have to paint it, which would be quite a bit of time. So I don't know. Me hearing resin and me also being Genshin fiend. Right. Resin 3D printer. How did that not do damage? Thank you. like, I don't know what the market would be for that kind of thing. And how much I could actually sell. So, like, I'd have to sell at least 1 or 2 a month to even make it worth keeping a $20 a month subscription to the dude's Patreon. So, I don't know.
Let's get down to business. There's more! Say no more!
Gotcha. Scatter!
My blade!
Take flight! Incoming!
Quietly now.
And then I'd also have to like set up an Etsy shop and all that too to even be able to sell things. I mean, technically I could put it on my merch store for YouTube. I just figure out how to add my own custom stuff. I haven't looked into it that much yet. No Sealy? But right now I've got the files for Charizard, Mewtwo, Dragonite, and Blastoise. I need to finish printing out the Mewtwo. I'd started and then I stopped. For no real good reason. Well, the reason was I had run out of resin, which I'm pretty much out again. Lovely. I don't feel like spending $70 on more resin. You have to buy at least 3 at a time to get a discount. They're $20 a pop plus tax and all that. I mean, the only good thing is because I do sometimes make videos on 3D printing, it is technically a write-off, tax write-off, because I use it to make YouTube videos. I mean, I would love to make more videos on resin printing. I just don't have a good way to get the camera inside of my... Where'd we go? Inside of my enclosure for it to really show it off. And, like, I would need a super wide-angle lens currently to even, like, get a decent look. I don't know. I don't think it would turn out well if I did. Don't fight me.
My apologies.
You are not the character that I thought I had
Don't
out,
blink.
because I was not paying attention. Go on, little buddy. Down there. No, you're not much of a threat.
Yeah.
Oh, I know where I'm at.
Not bad.
And none of that is even taking into account like failed prints, which happen
As far
quite
as
a lot,
treasure is
sadly.
concerned.
Like I need, and then maintenance upkeep. So like I need a new FEP sheet soon, which those are only like $10. I think I'll have to see how much they cost. And then if the LCD ever gets ruined, which can happen over time, you know, that's... Oh, she's right there. You know, that's about $100 to fix that, so it's just a lot.
Kokomi, we found the merchant's stuff. Look.
Here, let's see.
I see.
Something wrong?
Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen
Oh, yeah, that's
goods,
right, I
all
believe.
right.
I already have a tank that has it. Ooh, those are
Medicine,
pricey.
farming tools,
I was right, about $10 a sheet.
all essential for post-war recovery. And he was probably stockpiling them until he could make a handsome profit. By contrast, it's doubtful that the Tenryo Commission has any need of these items, so the idea that he was supplying them doesn't make a lot of sense. In all likelihood, he's just an opportunistic merchant. Nothing quite as scandalous as Matsuda and Uchimura had imagined.
Kokomi is very quiet.
He's hardly a saint, though, right? How could he stockpile things that people are desperate for? We're not just gonna give them back to him and let him go, are we? It doesn't feel right.
Don't worry. I had already foreseen this. In my recently issued post-war temporary decree, I included restrictions on the prices of essential everyday goods. These items will ultimately reach the people at a reasonable price. If he had taken the time to read the decree, it's unlikely he ever would have ended up in this predicament.
Kokomi, you think of everything.
I mean, that's kind of what her whole job is, you know.
Take this alleged collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui, for example. I'm still completely stumped. The low energy doesn't exactly help.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Nothing. Come on, let's take the goods back. It's not long now until the victory feast. It'll be a race against the clock to get all of this resolved before it starts.
Got it! First we mend the peace, then we attend the feast.
Alright, now let's give the cargo back to the merchants. As they're quicker. Let's see if that's good enough. That way I don't have to climb as much. We don't need Climbing Simulator 2023 right now. I mean, as much as I know some people want to look at the skirts of them, we're not doing that right now. Not intentionally, at least. Alright, let's grab her melons. And his radishes. Carrots. Oh, God, no, Iwata, I don't want to talk to you. I'm so sorry. I got stuck in conversation. Please stop. I regret my life choices right now. I just want carrots. Let's do this real quick, because I'm sure this is full because I got distracted. Which happens. I don't know why I just thought of the teapot, but that's fine.
Maybe
Oh yeah, I've got
you're not
stuff now. Oh, hush. Trust ring? There. Already full. Yeah, I'm sure you are. Oh, that was 1,000? Nice. Oh, 900. Okay, create furnishings. Why does it take so long to make things? So terrible. Alright, well, we'll get both those go. Alright, goodbye.
If you ever have any questions...
Yes, I know. Leave teapot. Let's go back to Inazuma. Way down here. And continue what we were doing. Why do you avoid the camera? How do you know exactly where it is pointing all the time? And then you just proceed to give us the butt. We don't want the butt. You have a cute face. We want to see the cute face. He's ignoring me. Story of my life here. I just want to love you. Wrong one. Nope. At least we didn't get hurt. Okay. Are you Uchimura?
My goods! You got him back, huh? Thank you, Your Excellency. And thank you, Captain. You see, I told you I was innocent.
Yeah, I don't know if I would say that.
I'm not so sure. You could have easily planned the whole thing with the Fatui in advance.
Based on the information we gathered from the Fatui camp, there's nothing to suggest he had any correspondence with them. Had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates, they would have left some evidence of it.
But what if...
No ifs, no buts. We've recovered the goods. As agreed, this is sufficient to establish his innocence.
Apologies.
Guess
Sorry,
we got
this
carried away.
happened.
What did I tell you? You army numbskulls don't have a clue. All brawn and no brains coming to me with your crazy conspiracies. Lay off me next time, got it?
Sir, I'm afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of the accusations originally leveled at you, but hoarding essential goods is a crime under the temporary decree. You must bear the consequences. You have already admitted to being the owner of these goods, so we are obliged to respond with appropriate measures. In addition to enforcing the sale of these goods at the accepted rates, there will also be a fine, the amount of which...
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business taking sides. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, I abide by the principle of clear and consistent rewards and punishments. Just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized. You may have been proven innocent of the more serious allegations leveled at you, but this does not exempt you from bearing the consequences of your mistakes.
Wait a minute,
Well, don't just stand there. Take him away. Time to pay up.
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong to him, but it doesn't add up. Those of a Tenryo Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one place. Leave the shrine paraphernalia to me. As for the rest, I'll leave you to sift through and try to track down the owners. I know, that's a lot to ask.
Not at all, Your Excellency. We're on it. But if I may, Your Excellency, maybe there were no signs of collusion in this case, but our people know what they saw. Something is going on between the Tenryo Commission and the Fatui. I know the peace talks are coming up, so please keep an open mind.
I understand your concern. I'll be sure to give it further consideration. I'm going to take these items back to the Sangonomiya Shrine. Why don't you come along for the walk? Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you.
Look, she has to be tough. I mean, she has to be tough, she has to be fair. Because if she's not fair or tough, people will then not respect her. I mean, Lemonade probably is tired of everyone's shit. So, everyone that knows me personally, and a lot of people who don't know me personally, know that I don't really drink.
There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine.
But they know that I don't drink, so one of my friends, and anytime he wants to hang out, he's like, "Oh, do you want to go get a drink somewhere?" I'm like,
You know,
no.
the earliest shrine
No, I
on
don't.
Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya. It was close to the Statue of the Seven. Back then, the people of this island recognized the Shogun's existence, despite not venerating her as the Shogunate do. But after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned. Relations between Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate have soured ever since. Mistrust has become deep-rooted over time.
Never drink and never smoke as well. Exactly.
Been
Like,
hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it.
it never
properly.
fails. Like, anytime that people do want me to go out, especially to drink, like, oh, do you want to go downtown? Like, definitely not. Two things I do not want to do at all
Your
are
Excellency,
go drink and go downtown.
What brings you out this way on your busy schedule? Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear. You need
Well,
to
that's
take
not
better
good.
care of yourself, okay? All of our fates depend on you.
Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine.
Your
like,
Excellency, I beg
Drinks
you,
are also just so
heed a word of
expensive,
advice.
and they taste so
After
terrible.
all this time
I
fighting
drink,
the
I get
Shogun's army,
get migraines.
peace is not
That's fair.
something that
Even
can
more reason not
simply
to.
be declared. If we reconcile with them, the god who once protected us will have died in vain.
Come on, that's ancient history. Besides, the fighting is barely over. We should be grateful to be at peace once more.
I know, it's just... we should remain strong in these negotiations. We mustn't be too ready to compromise.
I will say I do like my meats.
I appreciate your concerns.
I can't say I don't like
I
that.
will consider the options carefully and be sure to proceed appropriately.
Wonderful. We're all counting on you, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency? Well, I'll be fancy meeting you at a place like this. Do you know, my daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. If she makes it into Sangonomiya,
Shiori, no one cares.
I'll be one very happy mother.
I'm sure you would
You're
be.
a kind and gracious leader. She'd be in very good hands. I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from Her Excellency directly, she must make the most of it. I mean, just look at Her Excellency, still so young, but so mature and intelligent. My daughter has always looked to you as a role model.
Hi, let's just take
Well,
all the weight of the world
if
and
she
put it
comes
on
to
your shoulders.
Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
Your Excellency. Boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year. Let me bring you up to speed on the latest situation.
Stress.
Oh!
All the stress.
Your Excellency! Isn't this the captain of Swordfish 2? Will she be based on Watatsumi Island from now on?
Your Excellency!
Please, remain calm, everyone. I'll get around to all your queries. Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Then I can respond to each one as and when I have the time. Are you alright?
I'm fine.
This kind of thing is water off a duck's back for you, huh?
Everyone asked me to do things, so yes.
Your Excellency,
I'm just
here
like a
you are.
workhorse. No big deal.
There's been a situation. We're still waiting on the delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items. I'm beginning to worry that they've been stolen.
Not the ceremonial
We
items.
retrieved those already. No need to worry.
Really? That's fantastic. You never cease to amaze us, Your Excellency. I sorted through all the petitions received recently and placed them on your desk. Also,
All of
according to
them.
the schedule, you're just in time for your meeting today on the development of the textiles industry.
I'm sure she's so looking forward to it.
Right now?
Yes.
The two young ladies have arrived safely. We're just waiting for you.
Lovely.
I see. I was hoping to take a walk around the island with you, but it
I mean, you
looks
could
like
just
we'll
join
have
me
to
forever.
save
You
that
never
for
have to go
some
back
other
to it.
time.
I will never subject you to that. I will just ask for jellyfish
Let's
constantly.
rendezvous tomorrow at the entrance to Sangonomiya Shrine. And then we'll go and make preparations for the victory feast.
Yay! The victory feast! Just to be clear, we're talking lots of delicious food, right?
Paimon.
That's the name of the game. There'll be some Watatsumi Island specialties, which I'm sure you'll enjoy.
Great! See you tomorrow then!
Alright, let's do this since we have to wait around anyway. Let's put Benny back on the team.
I won't hold you back.
You actually no, that's true. You don't typically hold me back. I can't argue with that. All right, let's go take on Dvalin though real quick. That we burn through some resin before it gets too high. Nice. Yeah, like I never understand why people, when they ask me to do something like, let's go do alcohol, I'm like, can we just like do coffee somewhere? That's so much better. Because even if the coffee is terrible, at least usually the environment isn't that bad. Let's go to like some pretentious coffee house. That's different. Don't do that. Oh, we missed.
Take it easy.
Gotcha. Incoming. Propagate.
Build you up in it.
Speed of light. Let's light it
One more
up.
hit. Come on. No. Get down here. Not give you permission to go up there. Ow. Don't do that. That's what I thought.
Yeah. Game's up. Fun's over. Germinate. Don't blink. Hey. With sword comes shadow. Quietly. Incoming.
Now that was a lot of damage, but we didn't quite get the one cycle like I wanted, but that's fine. Gotta burn through some of the resin, so you know. Some of the platforms begun to break. Ride the wind. Yes, yes. This track still reminds me so much of Nier Automata. And Nier Replicant, for that matter. Maybe if my characters were level 90, I could once again.
Busted.
Not hit you. And you're down. Hey there. Are you with the dragon already? Always. That is like par for the course for me. You know that.
Quietly now.
Okay, what are you doing?
Here
What did I tell you?
Nowhere to hide.
How's your day going for you, Taga? Yeah, Dvalin's down. Dvalin is very easy. You're good? Oh, excellent. Alright, what did we get? I guess we got some stuff. We got Dvalin's Sigh. I would say he's probably easy for everyone. Who struggles with Dvalin? His pattern isn't super crazy, so oh, we've got all those back, so we've got quite a bit we can do today, thankfully. Now this one I'm bad at, so we may die. But then we didn't have Hyperbloom.
This opportunity is
I
quite
kind of
hard
feel like
to
I
come
could,
by. Well then,
you know, even if I had to peck at him for a while, I'd probably
I
fine.
promise I'll be gentle.
I'm going in.
Not bad, not bad.
Propagate. Speed of light.
We're just gonna keep building up everyone's ultimates. How did I miss that? Come on.
You've made some progress.
Alright, Traveler's got hers.
Busted.
Now you got yours.
Powering already?
Take it easy.
Alright, everyone's got their ultimates now.
Celestial Voyager.
Nope, no narwhals, thank you. And I may try to do like a
Adventure time.
peck it to Valen and see how it goes.
Quietly now.
Not bad, not bad. Guess I should take you more seriously.
Illusion Unleashed.
Busted.
Speed of light.
Has your luck run out?
Right idea.
Oh.
From
That's unusual.
scatter. Everybody stand back.
Ooh, glad I got that in there.
Blink.
Quietly now.
Let's light it up.
You've got
Ow.
some skills.
Alright, what's this one?
Off we go. That's gonna hurt in the morning. Incoming. Hey.
The price of a single slip.
Busted.
I feel like it's probably ultimate, but
Teamwork is dreamwork.
This. All you do is run.
Don't blink.
I'm not running that much, my dude.
Propagate. Incoming.
Something else catch your eye?
Ow.
You've got
Ow.
some skills.
Gotcha.
All you do is run.
Alright, phase 2. Definitely need Cookie. Yelling, catch her particles before you swap. Is it really necessary? It still seems to give the resistance, or give the recharge. I could be wrong though.
I too shall use all of mine.
Tartaria. Tartar sauce. Alright, let's try it.
Things are about to get dicey. Don't blink. Cut to the chase. Got lucky that time. I will not.
Oh, that's not what's supposed to happen.
Why do they never just
Okay.
my... Incoming.
Quietly now.
Propagate.
This track gives me Risk of Rain vibes. Like 100%. Okay, we're almost out of healing items as well. Which is not ideal. 2.
Don't blink.
Okay. Narwhal?
Quietly now.
Game's up. Incoming.
Let's overload or electrocharge you a bit.
Propagate. Terminate. Speed of light. Hey. Right idea.
No, you were right. I did die there.
Gotcha.
Don't do that.
What a drag.
I agree.
Busted. Here comes
right.
the catch. Quietly now.
Come on, Yelan, you got this, sweetheart. Don't get hit by things like that. That hurts a lot.
Take it easy. Busted.
Don't blink. Huh?
Take it easy.
Oh, hello.
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey. No. Gotcha.
Fine. And we got one hyper bloom on nothing there. Oh, hello. Did you not?
Busted. Take it easy. Gotcha. Take it easy. How was I so...
Some you win, and some you lose.
I do. I definitely need a lot of energy recharge on her. Maybe I need to take a look at her artifacts. Because that's really the downside of my whole team is Luminae's recharge. Man, that was close. $150. You know, where's something to kill me real quick? So on Luminae, she give me a recharge sword. I think she has. Oh no, she has an elemental mastery sword. I don't have any other Favoniuses. I could give her a Skyrider, I guess. Up to my 5-star. Oh, Zone Show has it, of course. And Sans. Artifacts wise, she's using Instructor. She's not using great things. The green one, eh. I guess I could swap it off of the Sing Cho for the time being. Since I don't really use him at the moment. Okay, artifacts wise, we've got... I mean, I've been building it for Elemental Mastery because it makes the Hyper Bloom do more. Okay, let's do energy recharge. Which one? You to grab elemental recharge on her. I do. That is her biggest weakness right now. No, that's gone, of course. A or B? I mean, I probably have enough instructors everywhere else, but I don't have any 5-star instructors, so. Also, instructors is a 4-star set. That'd be why. Lower, third row. And I figure if I go with the 5-star, it's gonna be better. No? Let's see. Because I've got instructor. Oh, that's right. I was going for scholar as my secondary. Huh. Yeah. I can change this to I can put a better flower on her. Which, that one seems pretty good, actually. Here, we'll put the 5-star. Because, I mean, I do have energy recharge. Sands just... Yeah, let's do that. Let's do all. We'll put a 5-star on her just for a little bit better. Guess we'll do that one with its elemental mastery. Right, let's enhance both of these. Normally she has to wear a full set of Deepwood memories. What is that? I only have 2 pieces of that, so... Ah. Okay, that one. I mean, that requires farming. Okay, anyway, let's enhance this a bit. I hate you. Just let me enhance it. Thank you. Yeah, I just haven't really dedicated the time to farming for artifacts for everyone. Been doing everything else besides that at the moment. All right, what did we get? We got attack. Attack 5.8%. That's not bad, I guess. But this will add a hefty amount of energy recharge for, so. Elemental mastery, nice. Maybe I should put this to 16. Yep, we're into the 3 stars now. Alright, attack went up a little bit, which that's fine. Because I need to get more 4 and 5-star artifacts to 16 anyway for the quest thing. So, let's go. Those artifacts are temporary, true. Alright, one more level. Alright, and what got upgraded? Elemental Mastery? Nice. Okay, so that turned out to be a pretty good investment there. Let's enhance you a little bit, I guess. To at least maybe 8. I mean, ideally, yes. Ew. Defense. Gross. Alright, well, that should help. Now I want something to kill me. I have the perfect thing. Alright, good. Problem solved. Fell to death. Oh, I knew exactly that would take damage. It's fine. And now we just come over here. And heal up. this way it uses less of my energy. All right, so we did Dvalin, we did Child. I guess let's go for Andreas as number 3. What? It worked. Yep, not gonna touch that. Don't judge me for what I did. It's fine.
Not bad.
Busted.
Incoming.
Okay, yeah, that's quite the difference, isn't it?
Propagate.
Quietly.
Don't blink. Hey.
We go.
Oh, come on. So I've heard a couple times people tell me, hey, make sure you stay on the character to collect the orbs. That doesn't seem to matter. Did maybe that change at some point? Like maybe it used to require you to stay on the character and now it doesn't. It'll just go to whatever character has that elemental affinity. Now let's grab the wolf hooks over here, right? Traveler. Hello, Andreas. How you doing, my dude? Level 84, Dominator of Wolves.
Busted.
You know what? We'll just do it this way.
Here
One.
comes the catch.
Cut to the chase.
And we'll just hyper bloom you now.
Let's light it up. Everybody stand back.
There, everyone's healed up. Still wish I had C1 Benny. Still don't have C1 Benny. So I guess it doesn't matter if I do my 10 pulls on Shin Hub because the battle pass isn't going to reset. So I should probably just try to do those when I can.
Things are about to get dicey.
Terminate. Propagate. Incoming. With sword comes shadow.
And this should take out Andreas. Thanks for the info there, unit. That did make the team a bit more efficient. A little bit more hyper bloom, that's all. And no. Oh. Alrighty. Now back to let me get out of here first. Let's go heal up. Oh, I did. You're right. I missed that. All right. Now I just have to go wait for Kokomi at Narukumi Shrine, or wherever shrine she said, for a secret. Oh. And I definitely need a lot more of those for all my other teams. Hmm? Yeah, there it is. Might as well grab that real quick. Where's the other one? Legend of Link's distractions right here, in full bloom. Ah. Bennett, blow yourself up. Thanks, dog. Alright, that's +2. Yeah, let's go back up here.
Huh. Kokomi isn't here yet. That's weird. She doesn't seem like the type to show up late to things. Let's wait a little longer. How is she still not here? Do you think she could be in trouble? Let's go ask that soldier over there.
Are you looking for Her Excellency? I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment. I don't know where she's gone.
So strange. Guess we should just call it a rain check then?
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, Her Excellency has made special provisions for such a scenario in her general operational directives. Let me see. Yes, number 98. Should a visitor from afar come to see me, and should my whereabouts be unknown, direct them to proceed southward until they arrive at a tree with purple foliage. The footnote stipulates that this only applies when Her Excellency has made no communication regarding her whereabouts before disappearing. And even then, only when the visitor in question is of VIP status. As far as I'm concerned, you two tick all of the boxes. I keep this directive on me at all times. I'm sure this is the right course of action.
Kokomi really does think of everything. All right, let's find the place she wrote about and have a look.
All right, well, let's go. So, thank you. You put it on my map. That makes it so much easier for me. Navigate to it. I appreciate when they put it on my map instead of being like, hey, now you get to go search. Have fun. Because I don't know the world all that well. Also, I don't pay attention at the time. Let's be honest. Bennett, why are you out? No.
Incoming.
And we'll just slowly float on over.
Right place?
That's why the map said.
Keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere. Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive? It looks like there's a way in over there. Let's take a look.
Over where? What? Oh. Yeah, nope, totally would have missed that. Oh, she has her whole little, like, setup down here. Isn't that cute? I mean,
Kokomi!
Yeah. She needs a break.
This is where you ran off to.
She's asleep.
We were gonna meet up and get things ready for the victory feast today. What happened?
It's you. I apologize. I'm not feeling my
She needs
usual
jellyfish
self
to feel better.
today.
You got sick? We'll go find a doctor right away.
No. It's nothing like that. It's just... my energy is completely spent.
You run on energy? You mean you're like a ruin guard?
Paimon.
No, it's just a figure of speech. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I can't always be the infinitely capable person I present myself as.
I could sense things were getting to you.
You noticed? I guess I haven't quite mastered the ability to hide how I'm feeling. I'll keep working at it. To be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. At first, My dream was to read up on military strategy and perhaps become an advisor. Constantly communicating with people, trying to retain their morale, having to read between the lines, making sure everyone gets the recognition they deserve. It's such hard work. You're somehow supposed to make people feel wonderful, just from being in your presence, while also commanding their respect. It doesn't come naturally to me. And truth be told, it's something I never wanted for myself.
That's
But
fair.
because of my bloodline, I was always going to end up being the Divine Priestess, sooner or later. Like it or not, it's just the way it is. So, whenever I feel overwhelmed, I come here to just lose myself in a book and relax for a while. Don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I handed over preparations for the victory feast to someone else. I have to make a speech tonight, and I mustn't give the troops any reason to suspect that something could be wrong. This peace was hard-won, and I want them to feel at ease.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Oh, I'm sure there's much you could do,
I
Paimon.
should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work for a little longer. If only there was some way I could listen to a good read on military strategy. I'm sure that'd speed up the process. I was reading a book last time I was here, but I only got about halfway through. Oh, where did I put it?
We'll find it for you.
Thanks,
And then
Paimon.
we'll read it out to you to help you recover.
Could we not?
You do that for me? Thank you. I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
Whoa, look at all these petitions.
It's just a couple.
So does Kokomi make time to deal with these even when she's resting? Sangonomiya Events Cash Flow Statement. Consolidated Annual Report on Fishing Production. Watatsumi Island Monthly Maintenance Expenses Breakdown? This is a lot of work for one person, and it's on top of all the directives she has to write and the people she has to meet day to day. It's no wonder she gets burnt out from time to time. Let's track down that book and help her feel like herself again.
Well, that wasn't it. So we're just gonna rifle through all of Kokomi's things. I'm sure nothing could go wrong with that.
Hey, look! Could this be the book she wanted?
Today, I spent the entire afternoon arguing with representatives from the
Came
Merchant
back
Association.
today. Energy plus 4.
That's just,
Oh, Kokomi. Many things must still be settled. I need to ensure that they allow the goods to flow smoothly, but I must make sure that their money is made through legal means. Today, I finished a day's worth of work, energy, -3. I'll have to write up another batch of directives tonight. Hopefully this won't go on too late. I still need to perform an inspection tomorrow. The wind is very strong outside. Energy, -2. It seems like it will rain soon. I can only hope that the waves aren't as rough and those who go out fishing can return safely. News of the peace talks reached us today. Energy, +2. An end to this war will surely make everyone on Watatsumi Island happy, won't it? Today, we received word that the Tenryou Commission might be colluding with the Fatui. Energy, -5. Even I'm struggling to understand what's going on. Swordfish 2's captain came back today. Energy, +4. We tacitly agreed not to speak of Tepe, and no one spoke of those who sacrificed their lives during the war. This peace was far too hard fought. Lots of people spoke to me today. Again, energy, -3. Looking at their earnest faces, I can't help but think back to the time that I took up the post of Divine Priestess. Have I really lived up to their expectations all these years? Hey, I can really relate to that one. Lots of people spoke to me today. There goes all my energy. That's we saw nothing.
Give it here!
Oh, she's embarrassed.
Guess that was the wrong booking.
Secrets. I mean, that's better than some things you could find in a room, you know. That's all I'm saying. Also, there's a chest somewhere. I'll have to go find that. Maybe we go find that real quick. Oh, this looks like death.
Right idea.
You were supposed to attack. That's fine, I guess. I clicked the mouse and nothing happened. Alright, let's go back up. We'll heal up next. It's fine. Here, I attack down. Nah, I just want to die. Dang it. Yeah, things like this happen. Genshin has not mastered her superhero pose yet, that's all. It was practice.
Take it easy.
It's gotta be this one, right?
I mean, maybe.
Look, there's even a bookmark. None of the other books have one, so she must have finished reading those already. Ooh, it's pretty dense. Paimon doesn't understand a thing.
Just read the words, Paimon.
Let's take it over and read it to her.
Do I have to actually read a book about military strategy to Kokomi?
Kokomi, is this the book you wanted?
I'm not sure, actually. Could you read a bit out loud?
Act to the plan and plan to the situation.
Yes, that's the one.
She's totally gonna take a nap on me.
Thank you.
You read Kokomi, her favorite military treaties.
Kokomi?
Treatise? Treatise?
Kokomi!
Yeah, she's out.
Oh no, she's fallen asleep. What are we gonna do?
We're gonna let her sleep. That's what we're gonna do.
Feast. Not to mention that the peace talks are just around the corner. She's got so much to do.
Let's let her rest a while, shall we?
Sure, that's a good idea.
Positive.
She does look pretty exhausted. Guess there's still some time to go, too. Alright, let's keep her company while she rests.
Avoid disaster.
Even in her sleep, still focusing on it.
Peace at all costs. The war's over. Things are slowly getting better. Did you see?
You'd take a break together with Kokomi for a while more.
What time is it? Did I fall asleep?
Yep, you've been out for ages. It's nearly time for the
To be fair, most people do.
I can't believe it got so late. I haven't slept that peacefully in so long. That's gotta be 3 whole energy points right there. Should be enough to see me through the peace talks. Thank you. Well, we better get ourselves over there. It's nearly time to light the bonfire.
I mean, 3 energy points is at least 1 jellyfish.
Good to have
Hey,
you
Lizzie,
back.
how's it going? Quest completed. Alright, let's go heal Kuching first because I accidentally killed her. That one's on me. There was no sound effect for it. Alright, let's go to the victory banquet. We'll go to the banquet. We'll ignore it for now. I'm doing quite well, thank you. Glad to hear you're doing well. We're just doing a bit of a Kokomi story here.
Everything's in place for the feast.
Once we hit...
But I still need to give a quick
God, I need
speech before
60
the
resin for
festivities
another
begin.
boss. Not for another
Energy
main
will
boss.
that take? Do you think you've got enough?
At least
Don't
3 more
worry,
points.
I've got plenty. Thanks to you two, I recovered more quickly than usual.
That's great! We'll be rooting for you.
I mean, I could just save it till tomorrow's stream.
Welcome, everyone.
Option.
Today is the day that we celebrate our victory. Recently, our war with the Shogun's army came to an end, and we finally saw the abolition of the Vision Hunt Decree. None of us can know what the Inazuma of the future will look like. But tomorrow, I meet with the Tenryou Commission for Peace Talks.
Oh,
I
there's
give
crab.
you my word
It's
that I
electro
will
crab.
strive for peace for
gonna
Watatsumi
shock me?
Island once and for all.
Or is it gonna start doing the crab
Thank you
rave?
all for your valiant efforts throughout. Truly,
You can't play
it is
the
only
crab
through
rave on
those
stream.
efforts that we have been able to prevail in
DMCA
this
very
trying
quickly.
war. This feast is held in honor of each and every one of you gathered here today. I hope all of you get to relax and enjoy our hard-won victory.
Woohoo! Yeah!
Tonight seems to have gone off without a hitch. I'm so glad it's all going smoothly. People tend to be more open when they're in a good mood. Could I ask you to go around and see what information you can gather?
That is a
Still
dog.
have
He
no
is
further
a
leads
Shusky, half
regarding
German
the issue
Shepherd,
of
and
potential
half Husky.
collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui. And I'm concerned that something might happen at tomorrow's peace talks.
And he likes to give us the butt.
Sure, we'll go ask around.
Good boy is. He is a puppy. He's a puppy that's almost 5 years old, but you know, still a puppy. Always a puppy. All right, before we go talk to people, let's do this. Sit. Wait. Okay. Multiple camera. Sit. You gotta have multiple cameras. It makes it so much better. Wait. He also breaks if you put something on him. You're right. What do you have to say, bud?
Watatsumi Island is finally at
Get
peace.
multiple cameras?
And it's all thanks to Her Excellency.
I mean, I do have one more I
Sangonomiya.
could put up. Because get the GoPro right here. Okay. What's new? Anything to report?
Recently, let me think. Well, the biggest thing for us is that we can finally get back
My
out on
goodness,
the
cat.
ocean to fish. During the
Cat.
hostilities, the open sea was
Just a
full
happy
of
puppy.
warships. We just had to make do with what little
I mean,
fish
let's be
and
honest,
shrimp
huskies
we
are
could
pretty
get
much
our
giant
hands
cats
on
anyway.
closer to shore. When the
Can we
catch
get a
wasn't
spin?
good, we'd all go
Spin?
hungry. The poor kids were crying all day and night, but there was just nothing I could do. We'd go to bed ravenous and be tossing and turning all night long, trying to keep it together until
I mean,
the
where would I
morning.
put the other one?
At least things are finally improving now.
That's the
I
real
hear
question.
you're captain of Swordfish too, is that right? Well, thank you for your service. Here, have a fish. It's freshly caught, so it's a bit, fishy. But it's fine.
Oh, no. We couldn't possibly.
Ah, come on, take it. Without you, we'd probably still be going to bed hungry tonight. Her Excellency always teaches us to repay kindness with gratitude.
Okay.
Can you look at the camera over here?
Thanks.
No, right here.
Come on, let's go talk to some others.
Hello. Ooh, that's a cold no, sir. I can get that. Because we resurrected
Speed of
Cookie.
light.
Perfect. That's like, what, 4 today that we've gotten so far? Nice. Okay, you got me there. Oh, and he has abandoned me because I didn't give him more treats. Loyalty. It's all in the food. Yeah, I was thinking like
Hey there. Care for some fruit and vegetables?
maybe I could
Nature's
put one
remedy
like
when you overdo the barbecue.
here-ish. But I don't know. What's new? Anything to report?
Are you
Also,
referring
after
to
your
the thing
camera
about the
cropped quite a bit,
Tenryo
don't I?
Commission and the Fatui? I've heard rumors, but nothing too detailed. It's funny you should say that the soldiers seem excitable, though. I've had
It's
the
just
same
the more
feeling.
cameras, the
See that
less
guy over
gameplay you
there?
can see.
He's been acting strange these days, always shouting and waving his spear around when he's got nothing to do. He scared the heck out of me a few times. It's a miracle the fighting has finally come to an end. Yeah, I really hope we don't go making any more trouble for ourselves. Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have much information. If you still have questions, you may as well go and talk to him.
Sounds promising. Let's go see what that guy's deal is.
Sometimes. So, I believe they are point redemptions. So we've got one where we do squats with Izyan, and then another where we do dumbbell press. At least if he lets me do squats with him. Usually he does,
Guy
though.
smells of booze.
Oh.
Huh? Wait, don't tell me. Captain of Swordfish 2, right? You actually came back. I thought you'd
He lets
abandoned
people
the
hold me
platoon
accountable
and made
for
a run
working
for
out.
it.
Nuh-uh. We would never run from a fight.
Huh. Is that so? All anyone talks about these days is peace and stability. Do you remember what the most important thing is to the Resistance?
A warrior's will.
You got that right. So I'm gonna put you to the test. Time to see if you truly are a bona fide Resistance warrior. I'll answer your questions, but only if you can beat me in a duel.
Ugh. This guy. Would it kill him to just have a
Why are
normal
you being creepy?
conversation? What do you think? Are we gonna do this?
Sure. We're hardly going to lose.
We'll see about that.
Aggressive radical. Oh, you poor soul. You're so weak.
Scatter!
You've been scattered, my dude. Oh, now we have a lobster.
You're a
And
strong
drunk.
fighter.
Yeah, that too.
No wonder Her Excellency chose you. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you can understand us. Captain, comrade, will you join us?
First, you need to tell me what's going on. Over here with it.
We made it up. The story about the Tenryo Commission colluding with the Fatui, it didn't happen.
Well, that's not good. You're giving people bad information then.
Kokomi's been worried sick. You're telling us you made the whole thing up?
Yes.
What the heck were you thinking? This could send you right back into war with the Tenryo Commission.
Yes,
minor details.
that's exactly what we're hoping to achieve. Peace talks? Everyone's been drawn in by the idea. That's why the future of Watatsumi Island is at stake. What's to stop the Tenryo Commission from
Jay plays
stabbing us in the
Genshin.
back?
Is
And
this
what's
Cooking
to stop
Sword
the
Quest?
Raiden
It is
Shogun from
indeed her sword
issuing
quest.
another Vision Hunt decree? We are the Resistance.
By the way, I stream. Oh,
Everything
very nice.
hinges on our warrior's will.
Well, we will give
We
you a follow
can't
as well.
trust the Tenryo Commission or the Raiden Shogun, but we can put faith in ourselves. Surely you agree with that?
His point does kind of make sense, but something about it doesn't feel right.
Thank you for the sub there, Jerry Plays. Appreciate it. There we go. That was very loud for some reason and startled me a little bit. I only have 2 story quests left to. Oh, I have so many. What it boils down to is you just want to fight.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Everything you said just now
I have
was
2 story
pure
quests.
speculation, wasn't it? Are
Let me toss you a follow as well,
willing
Lizzie.
to make up a wild rumor and ruin the peace
That's what all do you
everyone's
typically
worked
stream.
so hard for, all because of some imaginary situation that may not even happen?
You haven't been that.
Don't take that
I've
tone
only
with me.
been here for a
Acting like
little
you're
over
above
3 weeks,
all
huh?
of this? What would you understand? For the sake of victory, we embody the warrior's will
No
to the
videos either.
fullest. You understand? We were all in. Now they're suddenly trying to tell us that none of it matters anymore? You'd have me just put down my weapon and start living like an ordinary person, but how can I? How can I when every time I close my eyes, I see the faces of the friends we lost in battle? Every
that's
time I
a
see them there in my mind's eye, it reminds
very
me
real
that I
struggle
can
with
never forgive the
military life,
Tenryo
actually.
Commission and never forgive the Vision Hunt decree. I guess you're not one of us. Well,
I can't.
whatever. Go ahead and tell Sango Nomiya if you want, but you're too late to stop us now.
Too late?
Like, I can't be upset with them. Because that is a very
Darn.
common thing that
Doesn't seem
happens
like he's
after
gonna
war.
answer that one. What are we gonna do? This is really serious. We need to give Kokomi the full story right away.
I'm still gonna go with my usual answer on this one, which is Yoimiya. I don't have her. I wish I did. Just really like her. So yeah, when I say I have a lot of quests, we still have a ways to go. And that's not even counting all the ones that I've not unlocked. Which we're working on getting Ito's quest unlocked here. But we still have quite a bit. So. How about for you? Who's your favorite? I make cool and attractive stuff for streamers while streaming. Ah, interesting. So why is it that you don't have any videos up currently? You got Yelan? It was very clutch. It was the last day for Yelan. We also have Ayaka too, but that was courtesy of a couple of channel members here that helped make that happen. So Ayaka, because I got her on her on the COVID banner. Yeah.
To break down so that
The
they can
3-week
carry
banner.
on fighting the war. And they said it's too late to try and stop them, no matter what we do.
Yeah, it took something
I
like
see.
70. It was. I'm pretty sure it's pity for Yelan. What's the matter, Kokomi? Are you feeling all right?
I'm
He was.
fine. Don't worry.
I'm still trying to figure out how to effectively use Ayaka.
This is my fault. If only I'd perceived what they were feeling earlier, it never would have come to this. I think I understand
go
what
and play at
Kosen
training.
means when he says it's too late.
Have you though?
The talks don't begin until tomorrow.
Your nose is wet.
But both sides have already sent their guards to the location. They are responsible for making sure the area is safe and secure.
I pulled for Nito. It's 89.
That
Ouch.
one of Kozen's pro-war co-conspirators will have infiltrated the guards with an intent to reignite hostilities tomorrow during the negotiations.
Well, that's no good. Do you want us to head over there now and switch out the guards?
So I lost my 50-50
That
for
won't
Ayaka
work.
initially. Because
Firstly,
I had enough
the
primos
act of bringing a new
for a
team
guaranteed
of guards
5-star.
to a neutral
I had like
negotiation site
15,000.
will put both sides on high alert.
And then I lost and I
It
got
would
C1
almost
coaching, which
certainly
I'm
push
perfectly
the
fine with.
pro-war
She's my
faction
main
into
my
taking
main
action.
character currently, so
They would attack the Tenryo Commission's
still.
guards, and we'd be in danger of war breaking out once again.
Are
Not
you
to
free to
mention
play?
that we have no idea
More or
how many
less.
of Watatsumi Island soldiers are
I
involved
paid for the
in
Walking
this
Blessing
plot.
and the
If we
battle
change
pass,
the
but
guard in
that's it.
haste,
The
we face the issue of
asterisk
not
there
knowing
is
who to
if
trust.
a member donates
really
or
tricky
requests a poll
situation.
that way, then I will obviously
there
use
really
their
nothing
funds
we
they've
can do
donated for
about
it.
Don't let it worry you. What's done is done.
But myself, I don't plan to put
Falls to me to devise a
my
counter.
own money into
These
polls.
soldiers crossed the line, but the blame is not theirs alone.
On this count, I have another. By the
Whatever
way, do you have
happens,
all the
I
essentials?
will find a
I
way
do
to
indeed.
ensure
I
they
don't
do not
need
come
any
to
additional
harm.
things, thankfully.
Let's meet here again tomorrow.
And Streamlabs also gives me a ton of themes and anything else I need in that regards too. So, new quest. Wait till 10 to 12 next day. So character-wise, we'll just take a look here. So you can see who all we have. I've only really been playing since January 23rd. I initially started. Back on release day, but then I was not a fan of it, so I stopped playing for 3 years. How do we change this? There we go, submit that. Oh, and we have a request Might it be Drea Place? Because we're in the middle of the story, we are not doing co-op currently. Melt Ayaka is best, I think. Let's see. Ayaka rotation is simple dash until you touch an enemy to get her buff from her passive. The 2 normal attacks followed by a charge attack and her Q whenever it's ready. And frozen, of course. Yeah, if we do it right now, then we can't do any of the... That's the wrong one. We can't do any of the story stuff. Right, wait for 10 to 12 next day. But typically speaking, we do... Oh, there's a sound. Stop doing that. We do not care about Hasa Sauce Veggies. But we do quite a bit of co-op as well. No thank you. I don't need to see any of the work. I appreciate it though, Lizzie. Melt Ayaka is best, so who would you pair with Ayaka in that regards? Someone like Zhongling or Benny. Benny to help build... to help build up Zhongling's ultimate, and then have the melt effect just go crazy. You have to dash so you can get her infused with the cryo, and then also get the enemies frozen that way.
How do you feel? Prepared? Here, take this.
Yeah, the freeze helps quite a bit. I was really surprised when my exploration team took on the 4 Rune Guardians and won.
These negotiations are complex.
I do have both Benny and D-Luke. I'm still working on figuring out how to use D-Luke effectively.
There are no
and build
more
again.
than 187 possible outcomes. I took the liberty of writing them all down. This way, you will be able to adapt with speed, no matter how the events play out. Whoa, this is huge! Let's see. Fierce dispute, violent escalation, armed revolt, coordinated attack, seize hostages.
Okay, sadly cannot melt properly. She's designed for free seams.
Many, but you've
Did
thought
she
of
not
a
trigger it?
solution to each one. Paimon suddenly feels a lot less nervous. Glad to hear it. These peace talks are quite exceptional. It is a major step forward both for Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate. But any amount of dissatisfaction within our ranks weakens our negotiating position. We will have to work all the harder if we want these talks to be a success. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, this responsibility is, of course, mine to shoulder.
I also want the peace talks to
Would you be
succeed.
willing to lend me a hand? Excellent.
Well,
Okay,
I have
time to head off.
2 of those units. I would not mind having Kazuha, but not quite yet, sadly. D-Luke needs either 4-piece CWOF or 2-piece... I don't know what CWOF is. Let's see. My D-Luke, so he's still very low level. I haven't gotten to him yet. Right now he's pure gladiators. Or Shinha, Kazuha, Kokomi. Yeah. Crimson Witch of Flames. Thank you. Do I have any Crimson Witch of Flames? Let's see. I have 2 pieces. What does this do? The Pyro one. Increases Overload burning and burgeon damage by... Okay. And the other piece, of course, is the flower. Neither of them are 5 stars. Diona, Sucrose, Singsho, Ayaka. Until we get Mona. I'm thinking I might pull for Shinha. I know Dan will be very upset if I manage to... Oh god, way over here. Be very upset if I manage to pull Shinha. Especially if I manage it before he gets her. Are you a boss too? You are not. Okay. So if we take a look at my secondary team here real quick. We have Yelan, Ayaka, Kaya, and Diona. One can be set for Singsho. Make sure not to lose Nahida though. I figure I'll have, what, 2.5 weeks for Nahida as well? That should be enough to get her, I hope. We'll see. really annoying me. There we go. Pull that off. Mono can be suffer show in some cases. So if we swap you out for sucrose,
I can do it.
ideally it would be like, was it C1 sucrose I would want? Cluster vac, yeah, where it gives 1 additional charge. And we can put her in. That's fine. You have to start making Viridis Engineer artifacts for sucrose on the strong box is the most essential thing in this game. Oh. What's so great about that set? So that way I can understand. Ah, there it is. Let's grab that. We'll take a look at the peace talks here in a moment. Was there a reason I didn't unlock this domain? Because I feel like I would have otherwise. Oh, well, that's pretty hefty then. Oh, we have to go down further. Oh, we are out of stamina.
Gotcha. Don't blink.
God, I hate mosquitoes.
Let's light it up.
Surprised I actually hit it. Okay. There's a chest. I think that's one that I wasn't able to get yesterday because I was in multiplayer. With just one swirl? Jeez. I do like Sucrose. She seems neat. I just ideally would like to get her at C1, which could potentially happen if I do Shinho pulls. So, you know.
Incoming. I'm going in.
Freeze!
Bye.
My blade.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
Quietly now.
Maybe we are just playing around.
Speed of light. Scatter.
You swirl an element that's on Envo characters, damage the element goes double. Oh, wow.
Don't blink. Hey.
Rude, sir. Do you realize how much damage you just did to me? I do not approve. Especially since I'm not entirely paying attention right now.
Dreamwork. Propagate.
Ooh. You know, it's kind of surprising you're still alive, sweetheart.
Speed of light.
Let's light it up.
Incoming.
We've gotten distracted from what we were doing. Oh, thank you, Streamlabs. I'm glad you're finally working appropriately.
You give, you receive.
Alright, so I'm sure you've heard me mention the Streamlabs bot a few times and like how it wasn't working in chat. It's because I was dumb. I'd never enabled it. Because I realized Streamlabs had separate sections of for its for CloudBot. Like you have to manually select Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Trovo, whatever. I did not know that. She is C1 because I lost my 50-50 initially on Ayaka. But she was the first 5-star that I pulled, so. Okay, where is this domain? Oh. Maybe that's why I didn't do it, because I couldn't find it. Oof. C1 makes her amazing in Hyperbloom. I didn't even really read what C1 did. Thundering Might. Oh, I mean, I tend to not keep the solo on screen, sadly. That would be nice. C2 would be quite good. Like, I was fine with losing that 50-50 overall, just because she has my
another test subject.
chase.
She got frozen? That's
Sheet
not.
of light.
You're not supposed to do that.
Propagate. Everybody stand back. Incoming.
You just still hear from him.
Don't blink.
Seal up a tiny bit. It remains behind a wall you have to break with it. Oh. Now that would explain why I don't have it. Okay. Then we will deal with that at
That's
another
everything.
point in time.
On to the next.
But that explains why I hadn't gotten it yet. Thank you. That was a cheap shot. I mean, there are many cheap shots that happen for me, sadly.
Not bad.
Well, that works
as
out.
far as treasure is concerned. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to have C2, but yeah, we'll get there in due time. Maybe on the standard banner, I'll get her next time. Ooh, we're gonna go all out for this. I'm not gonna sit here and try to fight 3 of you at once without. Hey guys, have you come over here? All 3 of you. No, you don't need to do that. You coming? Thank you. 1, 2, 3.
Busted. Game's up.
And a 3. And all dead.
Nowhere to hide.
At least very close, but if not. No, not quite dead. Your shield, so.
Change of plan. Gotcha. Scatter. Incoming.
There. Problem solved.
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
Took a lot of damage on that one, that's for sure. It was worth it. It was fun. Alright, let's go to the peace talks. Let's see how this goes, shall we?
It's been a while, Kujo-Sara. I believe the last time we met was on the battlefield.
Yes, where you dealt my forces quite the devastating blow. But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
I'm merely here to witness the peace talks.
That's right. She's here to bear witness to the proceedings. She experienced the war between us firsthand and has made an enormous contribution towards securing the peace we have today. I couldn't think of a more suitable candidate.
Seems reasonable. Then let's get straight into it.
And they've begun.
The first item is the maritime administration issue. During wartime, we restricted fishing rights for Watatsumi vessels in Narukami waters. We intend to remove these restrictions, but going forward, any of your vessels that fish in our waters will have to pay taxes in accordance with Narukami legislation in order to bring their catch back to Watatsumi.
That's fine, but if they're paying taxes,
You see that
they should
hyperballoon for
also be
Electro is
entitled
the
to
analog to
protection
swirling with
from
Fear
the
Destiny or
Tenryo
Ammo
Commission
set.
while in your waters.
Oh, makes sense.
Any losses they sustain due to issues of public security will need to be compensated by the Tenryo Commission.
Accepted. Let's add that to the peace treaty. I can assure you that your vessels will be quite safe in our hands.
Negotiations seem to be going pretty smoothly.
Because before hyperballoon was
The next item has to do with
I
the
mean, I was doing
movement of
kind of
people and
decent with
military
Electro
authority.
even
In the past,
before.
our people have been subjected to lengthy
I had a hyperballoon
interrogations
team
on
before I even
arrival in
realized it.
Watatsumi.
But the hyperballoon did
and the same has been
vastly
true for
change
your
my
people
playstyle.
on
That is for
arrival
sure.
to Narukami. Economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence. Few merchants are now willing to engage in inter-island commerce. Since the war is now over, I propose that we have the Yashiro Commission appoint a business council to oversee trade between our two islands.
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair.
We'll need to involve merchants from both sides in this process if it is to succeed. We cannot give the Yashiro Commission full authority.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Watatsumi Island facing severe shortages of many essential goods at the moment? Having the Yashiro Commission organize everything centrally would work in your favor.
Until it
True,
doesn't.
we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course.
Molten
Between
vaporizer
the
actually
diverse
top
range
back
of
then.
goods we can
I feel like
produce
they're still
ourselves and our
pretty good
strong
since it only
trade links
required
with
2
other
elements instead of
areas,
3.
we are capable of sourcing everything we need. Not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Kamisato clan. If they've yet to sanction it, I believe you are going beyond the remit of the Tenryou Commission's authority.
Let's leave that aside for now, then. On to the military question.
Electric charge weak.
Watatsumi Island's
That's
forces
fair.
will need to come back
Though
under
I
the
will say, anytime
jurisdiction
that
of the Tenryou
I had anything
Commission.
in water, Kuchin
That
just
just
slaughtered
isn't
it.
feasible. Not in the short term, at least.
Not so much nowadays.
With all due respect,
But at the
feasibility
beginning,
doesn't come into it.
before my world
The
level went up.
Tenryou Commission alone has ultimate responsibility for Inazuma's national security. We cannot allow Watatsumi Island to be the sole exception to this rule indefinitely.
You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already. You just want to take everything away from us.
Oh, Tadakatsu, stop.
Comrades, never trust the Kujo. Let's get them.
Protect Madame Kujo!
Number 16.
Top to top.
No,
Yeah,
wait,
I mean, Hyper Bloom does a lot.
Or is it 73?
It's kind of insane how much it does, actually.
Which one is it? Kokomi, which scenario number is this in the directives?
The last one. But hold off for the moment.
The
Stand down,
very last one.
Tadakatsu. The situation has changed. Please stand by for further orders. Rest assured, I am fully aware of your concerns, but I will deal with the situation from here. Madam Kujo, this is rather serious. I believe you owe Watatsumi Island an explanation.
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move until I have finished investigating. You two, here, now!
Okay, here we come. Oh, she winked at us. Oh, yeah. You know what winking means.
Speak! Collusion with the Fatui? Is this true?
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion as such.
We were approached by a few Fatui. They mentioned a potential cooperation to keep the war against Watatsumi Island going. At the time, I felt like we could give it a try. After all, there'd be nothing to lose.
I mean, that's not
But we were extremely careful. We didn't agree to anything. We just said they could maybe start by heading to Watatsumi Island and stirring things up a little. Then we'd see how it went. With respect, ma'am, there was no collusion. It was just a one-off conversation. How anyone from Watatsumi Island even found out about it, I have no idea.
That's enough. When we return, there will be consequences.
Oh, man.
Might I remind you that this is the Fatui? Have you completely forgotten what they did to us? You should be having no interaction with them whatsoever, let alone entertaining offers of cooperation.
She's not wrong.
So, what did they want out of it?
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma. The few who approached us seemed like they wanted to settle a score for their boss.
Oh, her subordinates.
Ah.
So they're out for
okay.
revenge. They want to keep Inazuma in a state of turmoil. One day, I will hunt them down. Every last one. We bear responsibility for this issue. My sincere apologies. I have my own negligence to blame for this state of affairs.
Yes, you do.
Please, grant us another chance to continue the peace talks.
Don't worry, you got it, bud.
But of course, Madam Kujo. I have every confidence in your ability to resolve this situation. For the time being, however, there is evidently some discord within the Tenryou Commission's ranks. I would therefore not feel comfortable releasing Watatsumi Island's forces into your command at this time.
It seems that I must acquiesce. I will lay this issue aside for now, but we shall revisit it as soon as the Tenryou Commission has resolved our internal issues.
That's
as
fair.
for the trade issues we raised, I will discuss options with the Yashiro Commission and make sure both sides have ample participation in the final arrangement.
Seems like Kujo-sara's on the defensive now. These negotiations should be smooth sailing from here on out.
Kokumi and Sarah complete the follow-up
Never knew the
negotiations.
grand strategist of Watatsumi Island was a skilled negotiator, as well as a formidable commander.
I mean,
I hope that when we meet
I could
again,
see it.
we can continue these sit-down
Plus, she commands
discussions.
jellyfish. Come on.
Settling our differences on the battlefield is rather taxing. I think we can leave things there for today. Once I get back, I will conduct a thorough investigation into the Tenryou Commission's internal issues.
I should inform you that we took out a Fatui camp recently. I suspect that before long, they will attempt to re-establish contact with your people in the hope of procuring some assistance. I recommend you
Just a
say
little
and
assistance.
do nothing on the matter for the time being, lest you tip them off and they disappear. Wait for them to come to you. That way, you can capture them all in one fell swoop.
I will bear this in mind. Thank you. I shall take my leave now. Until we meet again.
Bye-bye!
Your Excellency, we...
Oh,
Let's discuss it after we get back.
she's going to sick the non-healing jellyfish on them. Oh, convince them all the way over here. Imagine if she can also control, like, man-of-war jellyfish. That would be terrifying. We're just gonna, you know, hop on in here. Figure we just drop in. What's up?
Your Excellency, you knew?
Of
I
course
have
you knew.
already been informed on the reasons for your actions. You believe the Tenryou Commission to be untrustworthy and sought to sabotage the peace talks and
Oh
reignite
yeah,
the
more
war.
primos.
Fortunately,
I also
the
need
end result
level up
exposed and
materials.
thwarted a secret Tenryou Commission plot.
So badly.
Yet, this was purely incidental, and the end certainly did not justify your means.
But Your Excellency, so many comrades have sacrificed themselves in the line of duty. If we stop now, aren't all of our efforts going to waste?
No.
I want to keep fighting. I want ultimate victory, even if it means I have to pay the ultimate price.
You're in it. You're dumb.
I understand your sentiments, but you cannot simply impose your will and expect others to bear the consequences.
Because that's not how this
During
works.
the war, there were highs and there were lows, and in the end, there was a glorious victory. For you, perhaps the experience was one of great excitement, but you saw nothing of the countless others who will remember the war quite differently. Most people suffered terribly through each day. Watatsumi Island's people yearn for peace because they have long since given all they had to the war effort. They are tired of treading water and don't need you dragging them back underneath once again.
She's not wrong.
I understand, I do. And the fault is not yours alone. It was largely an oversight on my part. I taught you to nurture a warrior's will, but never how to let it go.
It's not your fault, Your Excellency. It was ours. Our selfishness. Either way, we are ready to accept sentencing under martial law.
Very well. Then I hereby declare... that as of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. This division will be responsible for keeping Watatsumi Island safe and secure, neutralizing any and all threats to the peace of our island. You and your comrades will all be welcome to join, but be warned, the training will be grueling. Perseverance and grit will be in high demand.
Your Excellency, what are you saying?
I have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace and stability in the near future. Many seek peace,
but
Kuchin's
there
best
are
weapon
still
is
those who
Ika's.
pursue
Yeah,
war.
Miss Splitter.
It is right that Watatsumi
It just
Island
kills me to pull
moves
on weapon
towards
banners.
peace, but we must still retain a defensive capacity. Those whose
I
warriors'
would like
will
to have
is
it, though.
alive and well. I invite you to embark on the most challenging training regimen of your lives. I don't want to hear from any of you again until all of you can take on 2 shogunate samurai at a time.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
All right,
They're gonna die.
dismissed. Go and report to General Goro. And remember, there can be no more insubordination. And if there is, there will be no more leniency from me, whatever reasons you may have.
Yes, ma'am. From now on, we will focus on our training. Thank you for this opportunity, Your Excellency. We'll
That
report
is
to
not
General
accurate.
Goro right away.
I think that's finally everything in hand. I can feel my energy levels starting to drop. Meet you back at the hideout for some rest?
We can do that. It's roughly 30% more damage. Woo! Yeah, I've heard Miss Splitter is pretty much the universal, like, best weapon. And I have been considering trying to get it instead of Shinha. I don't know. I have not decided yet. I've still got 2 weeks to decide on that, so...
Thank you for everything. With your help, peace has been restored on Watatsumi Island once more.
How are your injury levels, Kokomi?
Recovering. Slowly, but surely. I should be raring to go before too long. Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations with lots of people. I've improved, but I still get nervous when more than a handful of people are involved. I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next time.
You did an admirable
so?
job. I do.
To be honest, I'm still a long way off what's expected
that
of a
doesn't
divine
pull where I need it
priestess. In the past, I was concerned only with winning the war, restoring peace,
It
and
does say subscriber.
making sure everyone could live a happy life. But I realized now that wasn't going far enough. People have all kinds of aspirations.
Kokomi's finally happy. We
and
want her
just as
happy.
many
We like our
measures
jellyfish
of
girl.
happiness. I have a long way to go. But that's okay. If I can't make the journey in one giant leap, I'll just have to settle for taking it one small step at a time. In short, I've still got some maturing to do. Could you stay here on Watatsumi Island?
Always.
To keep
Anything
me
for
company
you.
for a while longer?
Quest completed. You get 60 primos. Guide to transients times 5. So that's the end of Kokomi's there. Why do I don't get the noise for that now? Alright, so we've got... where do I get Viridescent Veneer again? Wasn't that like over here or something? No, that's the wrong one. Yeah, right here. No, this Deepwood. Whoops. It's in your Dragon Spine? Oh. Oh. This one? Mingyu. No, that's... Tenacity of the Millelith. I know Peak of Vindignir. Oh. North. Ah, there it is. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking it was a Sumeru one. All right, let's do this a couple times. Imagine getting the Mist-Splitter on the next pulls, make Kuching and Aika absolute DPS monsters. But Weapon Banner's tricky. Yeah, that's an understatement. Especially since we only have, 620 Primos now. I was thinking that the Battle Pass was going to reset on the 1st because I thought that's when they reset. Now I realize it does not. So one of my plans kind of went out the window there. So what makes the Weapon Banner tricky? Yeah, that's fine. We're just going to do 2 of these. And then we will call stream 1 quits for the day after this. And continue a little bit later around 5 or 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Which for reference is currently 2:30.
The merrier. Quietly now. Don't blink. Things are about to get dicey.
Germinate! Speed of light! With sword comes shadow.
Woo, that was some damage.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Over here!
Gotcha.
Ow.
Let's light it up! Hey! Oh, now you've got me worked up. I'm going in!
Oh, she died. Well, that's not ideal.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
The merrier! Right.
Oh, come on. You weren't supposed to die yet. You're supposed to survive just a tiny bit longer, sweetheart.
Benny's
Oh,
adventure
Benny
team.
said too.
I have failed.
All right, Yelon, you got this. It's all you.
Scatter!
Game's up. Fun's over.
Oh, you're still alive? I thought you were dead.
Let me amuse myself.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Do you need? Nah, we got this.
Over here.
Yelon can solo it. She's not my main, even remotely, but she ends up being the last one left standing very frequently. I appreciate it. I just messed up was all. You need Sucrose in there to group. But then I don't have healing. You know, we're going to see how my secondary team does. How about that? With Sucrose being as weak as she is. Oh, poor Sucrose. Alright, did we get any Viridescent Veneer? We did, for once. That's rare. Read the above comment. If you get an off-banner weapon, also the next weapon is one of those 2 featured. So the chances... Oh. Ew. Copium. 40% debuff. Yeah. I mean, that's probably good for someone else. It's not Sucrose. Fair. Okay, let me pull her up. Let's see. Where are you, sweetheart? Being beloved. Oh. Okay, so Viridescent Veneer. Oh, we have 4 pieces, so oh, she's already got that one on. She's got that one on. And swap the sands. And what are we looking for with the sands? Are we looking for injury recharge? Elemental mastery. Okay. Man, that's kind of terrible with that weapon banner. Like, what's this? Bloodstain. That'd be kind of nice. Not for her, but kind of nice. All EM, huh? Well, you know what? You get this one. Attack. That would be awesome for not her. ER secondly. Do a test. Test see how quickly I die.
Good. If the rain washes away the traces, it's gonna...
Right now she does not have... Oh god, this is gonna be a poor life choice. This team is not ready for this at all. Okay. Oh, Sucrose, why are you dead? What? Why do you have no health? Hitting me with Ayaka alone? Okay.
This blinding sunlight is such a pain.
Also, why did you
No
not
way
heal?
I can get a nap in this weather.
Heal me. I have to find an enemy. Leon, why do you always have issues? What are you doing here, traveler? I'm out looking for raw meat, but nothing so much. I need 1 raw meats. Sure. Hit me with the Ayaka alone, and then swirl and cryo and hit again. Okay. So do initial cryo and then swirl cryo. Yes, here, have my meat, baby. Okay. And she's gone. Free experience. Real quick. Got this one. 21 hours, okay. Why is it that when I want to find enemies, I can't? What is this? I have an idea. Okay, so 485. Also, why are you not healing?
Stand clear. Take flight.
It doesn't seem like. Oh. Sounds like it's the same.
Absorption test. I should.
No, she's dead.
Sleep on it.
It doesn't seem like it changed. Let's roll cryo and hit again. Will you actually heal now? Sucrose has 4-piece set? Yes. Yes, she does. Let me come over here. Iridescent veneer. Nope. Kuchin's never really going to be used with her, so... Okay, so 486.
Animal test 6308.
Like, I guess it's the part that I don't understand about swirl. It's like, how does it keep applying? Because it doesn't seem to. 851.
Animal test 6308. My apologies.
Take flight.
Go away. You swirl the element you want to buff. So I apply cryo and then I swirl. Is that how that works? Or do I swirl and then cryo?
Stand clear.
It's like swirl doesn't last. I don't understand how that's supposed to work. Or do I need to use her ultimate?
Absorption test. Whirling snow.
You just swirl the element you want. Okay, I don't understand how swirl works. That's the issue. So, cryo and then animo? Because it's not intuitive at all with swirl. Okay. Let's try this. This is going to go terribly with this team, but it's fine. Physical damage increased. Well, we don't really do a whole lot of physical, but that's fine.
Are you here to my apologies.
Freeze! I got carried.
Stand clear. Animal hypostasis and you.
Prepare yourself.
Kamisato art.
Select. Game's up. Fun's over. Busted.
Over here. Whirling snow.
Absorption test. Animal test 6308.
Yeah, they're all done. Please swap. Like, this is... The main reason that I don't think I'll end up using Ayaka at this point is because I can't swap out of her.
Absorption test.
Oh, Ayaka's dead. Oh, that's great.
Look at you. Put it down.
I have disarmored.
Swirl. Mark 2. More the merrier. Who can I find? Stay clear. My research has failed.
Freeze!
Blink.
Things are about
This
to
is
get
not going
dicey.
Test subject.
Over here.
I have to stay inside of that. Okay, so it's just Bennett's healing circle. Got it.
Here comes the catch.
Spring fairy.
Oh, she's dead.
Don't leave.
Well, this is not going to end well.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
And against players, rough corpse there before you, Joe. I mean, the domain isn't necessarily challenging. That I can't swap out of Ayaka is the issue anytime I use her because of her dash. So it makes me wonder if she's even really worth building up at that point if I can't swap out of her quickly for my playstyle.
Let's move before the trail goes cold.
Not because of her dash? No, it's entirely because of her dash. She's animation locked until her dash finishes, until she's out of that motion.
I await your instruction.
She cannot swap it while she's coming out of the ground. She has to wait until she's out of that animation to swap. No, because it also happens outside of domains. It's not the only time it happens. So like,
Take it easy, quietly now.
My apologies.
it's like I don't have that issue with my other team. Yeah, like there's a difference between getting stuck in the timer. It's like, you know, it's the 1 second timer there, and just not being able to swap out for no reason. I wonder how Shikanoin would do in this one. Let's do
Humidity
this.
levels are increasing.
Oh, I swap constantly. That's like how I survive.
Let's move before the trail goes cold.
I swap to keep all my skills going. So I prefer a team that has low cooldowns on all their skills instead of ones that have like 30-second cooldowns like Sing Shou. So I don't use him much. Yeah, it's the same cooldown.
Another test subject.
Busted.
Don't blink. Avert. Propagate. Speed of light.
Gotcha.
The merrier.
So soon.
Barely dodged that one.
Busted.
Don't blink.
You.
Blink. Speed of light. Scatter.
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
Germinate. Incoming. Nowhere to hide.
Domain in this Nancy Bugs, but I mean, you're not wrong there, but
Cut to the chase.
so, I mean, you see, like, I'm constantly swapping, whereas anytime I use Ayaka, I get stuck. So I can't move and get off her, which then kills me.
Quietly now.
Incoming. With sword comes shadow.
Like, that's literally how I play my whole team. So
Picked the wrong test subject.
if I can't swap out of her, I can't use her. And I've noticed it consistently when using her too. Oh, no of your destined that time, huh? I mean, that went fairly well that time. Right, can I buy rice? I mean, I know I can. Oh, it's sold in all of them? Okay, well, let's go to Leo real quick and see. Because Ayaka's not a quick swap character. But in order to get my elemental reactions going, I need to swap out of her. That's why I had the issue with her. Like, if I can't swap out of her quickly to get my elemental reactions going, I'm just relying on her to whack at things with the sword, with cryo, and that's me. Okay, there's flour. Where do I get... Oh, wow, you sell quite a bit here, don't you? June chilies, I need all those, thank you. Forgot about that. Let's buy more mushrooms. How long does Swirl stay active? She stays there to constantly apply cryo to keep the enemies frozen. But I mean, anytime I see it disappear, I assume it's no longer active. And Swirl always seems to disappear like immediately. Buy some more skewers. Can I apply enough hydro for freeze except with her Q? What? You only can apply... Well, yes. I don't usually try to use her for freeze besides that. I just tend to save Yeon's Q for longer periods of time. Because... I try to save my ultimates for emergencies. Which is not the best way to do things, but it's how I tend to play. Are you the rice seller? You are. Okay, so I just buy 100 rice. Oh my god, that is so much better. With Ayaka when Ayaka hits simultaneously with her Cryo and Yeon's coordinated hydro attack, it keeps them frozen, yes. Let's heal up real quick. As much as I like this team, there's no healing on it. Otherwise, I would definitely use that team.
You want me on your team?
Let's do this. Oh, meant to swap teams. Whoopsie. Swap over. Deploy. Party deployed.
Take it easy.
The Zincho has one more source of Hydra. His rain swords around the player. Yes, if you're up close and personal, that works well there, but I hate how long his cooldown is. So much. That's why I tend not to use them. Alright, what do we have? Invulnerable to Pyro, that's fine. Where are you? Yep, that's the other reason I don't like to use Barbara, because of her insane cooldown. That's why you never see me use those two. Double Z, that's why it's recommended for him. Who do I have the sacrificial sword on currently? Is it on him?
It's raining again? Oh, this isn't good. If the rain washes away the traces, it's gonna set us back a long way. Yeah.
Busted.
Take flight. Animal test 63. Yeah. My apologies. Yeah.
Pew-pew! Look at you!
Why am I being shocked? Stop shocking. I can't see the tendrils. Oh, over there, okay. It'd be great if I had C1 Sucrose so she had 2 charges. It'd be wonderful. Alright, now just to find you. Oh, it's Laura Troll, or whatever it's called.
Here comes the catch. Take flight. Sakura
Nope.
swirl.
Couldn't swap out of her.
Absorption test. Yeah. Enhanced animal module 75. My apologies. Yeah.
Pew-pew!
Gotcha. Yeah.
Game's over. Fun's over.
Yeah! Diana special!
Animal test 65.
Quietly now.
I also wish they gave you a counter for like their skill cooldowns as well on all aspects of it. I am picky. You are correct. I have a very specific playstyle that I like because it murders things when I can do it. Okay, that's not what was supposed to happen. Nope, couldn't swap out of her. So she's dead. So that's why I probably won't end up using her.
Things are about to get dicey.
I'm a rock! Look at you, Where'd that come
Okay, well, that one was just me being bad with you. From normal to then charge. That's also something else I don't really like because I don't use her charge almost ever because it takes longer. I guess 2 normal attacks, charge attacks called into C shortly. From 1350 went to 245 when you swirled with Sucrose. 2450. I did not. I was too busy trying to avoid him. Yes. Welcome back. Your camera is now up again. Well, let's do another one. Claim rewards. Because it's that time. Ooh. Okay. Vulnerable to cryo and pyro. Especially fierce. Well, this ought to be fun. Actually, you know what we're going to do? If you're invulnerable to cryo and pyro, we're just going to go with our usual. Let's not use Cryo Girl against, Cryo Immune.
Busted. Speed of light. Hey.
Alright, where's the next one? This way? I feel like being picky is like part of any gaming experience. You have your preferences and you stick to them. Right? Or is it that you're supposed to explore new things? Ah, it's probably that one. Okay, that was weird. Person? We must have mail. Ah, yes, we do. We actually have a very important package. I wouldn't say important package. Very expensive package.
Adventure time!
And there he is. I'm aware. Thank you, Iz. Now it's immune.
Don't blink! Hey!
You weren't kidding about that, especially fierce part, were you?
Speed of light! Game's up!
No, it's going this way, and you are about to be dead.
Cut to the chase! Teamwork is true! Don't blink!
Just like that. Alright, let's go claim that one. And I will be right back. I need to go grab that package. True, but some things you can't control, so you have to adjust. I like to think I decently adjust. We got our package. And we have a text, which I assume is from Home Depot saying your package was delivered. Let's see, am I right? Yup. How's my reputation? Alright, and last one, invulnerable to cryo, so I guess we're not bringing her again. Hi, yes. Do not move my arm, sir. Do not move my arm. And let the timer begin. Just keep on going this way. I will say one thing that I'm just incredibly glad that this game does not have is durability. If it had durability, I would not play. Just end of story. It was one of the things that made me just nope out of Breath of the Wild immediately.
Scatter!
Oh, okay.
You do that. Gotcha. Let's light it up!
I know it wasn't necessary to fight them, I just wanted all my ultimates. Chess I've missed all this time.
It's
There's
a miracle!
So many. Alright, now let's find you. Ow. Rude. Dare you shoot me.
Busted. Here comes the catch.
Terminate! Propagate!
Ow.
Incoming! With sword from shadow! Let's light it up! Everybody!
Gotcha.
No, sir. We are not doing that. No. You are not. Ow. Not healing.
Let's light it up.
How'd that hit you?
Adventure time. Teamwork is dreamwork. Propagate. Things are about to get dicey.
Speed of light. Hey, cut to the chase.
You make my hyper bloom very ineffective when you're able to heal things. Ow. That's not good.
Scatter. Let's light it up. Don't blink. With sword comes shadow.
You gave me a good team set for my dude team, which is the Bone May. Oh? What team is that?
Speed of light. I'm going in.
Quietly now.
Incoming.
So I do wonder if they're going to start adding cooldown reduction into the game, because it's a stat. Like, if we look at character details here, you have cooldown reduction, but I don't know of anything that reduces it. Hi there. Yes, we did all three. We'll just go ahead and grab all three requests. I'm going to forget which ones are which, and that's fine. Alright, so this is where we're going to call it quits for this part of the stream. We will come back a little bit later tonight once we have some more resin as well to finish up the second part of the stream, which will more likely than not be maybe Ito's quest. I can see that being an option. But also the rest of the daily commissions and such. And so that's going to be around 6 p.m. Central Standard Time with a current time of 3 p.m., so about 3 hours. So until then, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I hope you'll have a wonderful day. Until then, bye-bye. Thank you, as always, the best view at the end.